Had a life full of pain, lived a life full of hope, stayed in bars, drinking jars of Irish whiskey on the run. In a world full of tears, in a world of mistrust, he just lived on borrowed time and wasted all these precious years. Had a life full of pain, lived a life full of hope, stayed in bars, drinking jars of Irish whiskey on the run. In a world full of tears, in a world of mistrust, he just lived on borrowed time and wasted all these precious years. Another day of agony, another night in hell. He hit the bottom of the barrel, saved by the bell. They grabbed him, they punched him, they slapped him in the face. He stumbled, he tumbled, he felt like a disgrace. A dirty shirt, a loud scar, but what an ugly sight. No money in his pockets, all sold him in a fight. His memory lives on the way to bottom barrel lane. He stuttered, he uttered, he crawled through the rain. He had a life full of pain, lived a life full of hope, stayed in bars, thinking jars of Irish whiskey on the run. In a world full of tears, in a world of mistrust, he just lived on borrowed time, wasted all these precious years. Okay, let's go! Lord knows, lying in one eye with demons in his head. Beggars can't be choosers, he's completely in the red. He drew a blank when down the drain, was down in the dumps. The cards were stacked against him, that's all his bloody chance. He had a life full of pain, lived a life full of hope, stayed in bars, drinking jars of Irish whiskey on the run. In a world full of tears, in a world of mistrust, he just lived on borrowed time and wasted all these precious years. Such a shame.
All ahead, lads! It's time for D&D! Yar! 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 Remix.
Briefly, it's time!
Had a life full of pain, lived a life full of hope, stayed in bars, drinking jars of Irish whiskey on the run. In a world full of fears, in a world of mistrust, he just left on borrowed time and wasted all these precious years. Had a life full of pain, lived a life full of hope, stayed in bars, drinking jars of Irish whiskey on the run. In a world full of fears, in a world of mistrust, he just left on borrowed time and wasted all these precious years.
It's time. We're almost ready, lads. Just a wee bit more. Yar! Yar! Aye, the whiskey makes me crazy. It's time for the big shake. We'd be all right. So we'd be all right. get round the horn, we'd be all right. Come on, lads! Forward! Chariot along. This is for you, Bart-chan. I know that you may have been with us only a short time, but the people, they cry out in love for thee. Know this, that wherever you roll now, we are thankful for your iron wheels, for your empty cargo, for the wooden box that composes your chassis. May you find another person to carry into safety.
Put your faith in the light.
This is for you, Bart-chan. Wherever you are, you will be remembered. Fucking cart's dead. Ha! It's an inanimate object. Got him. Throw her in the sea! Ha! Alright, that's enough. Let's go to the others. Hello!
Hello.
Hi.
I notice a distinct lack of one of you.
She dead.
That is...
I DM'd her on Twitter. I DM'd her on Discord.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, she's normally not gone at this time. She's normally awake, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, I do have good news, I suppose. Got my
Oh.
cords in. I think my problem is fixed.
Hooray.
Yay!
That's good.
Me cried.
If I can ask, what did I miss? The episode.
Well, I had to rewrite. So, we can actually use it later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, last night was just a confirming, reaffirming stuff that happened in the dream, a little bit more darkness, and then Amika took on some darkness or something. So she's got like her arms like dark and perverted, and she's like studying it right now. So a little development there.
Well, that's not good.
No. She says she's fine though.
Well, okay.
Well, of course she does.
Excuse me while I roll the eyes I don't have under my hood.
She yelled at me saying it was fine and she wanted it.
Yeah.
Um,
I have to have a talk.
Yeah.
Demon to Valkyrie. Knock it off. Come on. Staining your fucking white outfit. Now everything clashes.
Seriously.
Bad enough I have to deal with the gold inlay. Fucking opulent fuck.
Right.
God.
She's chilling with Sheldon. Man, I wish. I want to hang out with Sheldon.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody found a Turtle Man avatar for VR chat.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
There is a distinct possibility that I will randomly show up as a fucking old man turtle. Oh,
Hell
God,
yes.
Sheldon makes an appearance in FK.
oh,
God.
anyone here want a hard candy? I mean, I do. Can I have
yes.
one? Yes, please. Heels. Bad man.
Gotcha.
Fucking Grandpa Sheldon.
Hmm.
Man. Well, I'm pretty much ready to go. So whenever she gets here, we can.
Yes.
Finger gun.
Yes. Maybe
Still
I'll
fingers.
Maybe
stalk
it's just
her in her Discord.
It's just completely unreachable.
In the meantime, so
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
had the greatest Slay the Spire run of my entire life, which is why I'm a
Oh,
little
yeah.
behind. That was
Good.
so fucking. Stuff. Like, I want to finish playing Dragon Quest, but I've got 30 hours in, and it's just now getting to, like, second act. It is a,
Oof.
Oh.
it is a goddamn, like, it's a good game, but I'm exhausted.
Is it a JRPG?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's why.
yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool because it's got Toriyama's art style and a decent game. It's really good. Obviously there are parts of it that I detest, but most of it's pretty good.
Also, how was Battlefield 5?
Man, that game is fun, but only when you're playing with someone. I could not play
Yeah,
the
I
game
know.
by myself.
I played it on my own a little bit, and yeah,
That is a game that I could not play by myself.
Enemy AC 130 about.
saw you playing with Stir. It looked like fucking tons
I mean,
of
yeah, battle brothering with Stir will always be a highlight of my week.
fun.
Don't
Hell
get me
yeah.
wrong. Just like whenever Stealth finally decides to play fucking For Honor and we become Battle Brothers, that would be dope. But, you know,
Damn right.
I gotta wait on him to pull his sword out so we can go fucking kill people.
I think I have that in my. I think I got it when it was free. For
I hope
Honor.
so. I think
Yeah, I did.
Brim was like, everyone get this game. She's actually been helping me with Valkyrie, and I'm so happy. I'm not entirely shit. I'm still shit, but not entirely.
I just like slam, like punching people. It's so good. How much shit have you seen so far?
Oh wait, of in Valkyrie?
That was
There was a guy. There's also a guy in chat.
Oh,
What?
I'm a dummy then. Never mind.
Oh no, there was a guy who said that he seen some shit, and you replied to him like right then. I'm like, oh, you're talking to this guy.
also LOL people.
Mhm.
Look at all these nerds.
Mimi doesn't have a phone?
Nope.
What?
How do you, like, live as someone on the internet and not have a phone?
Well, I mean, to be honest, do you really need a phone?
Yes,
Yeah.
this day and age.
I mean,
Well, if you don't go out and all you do is play video games and you have no reason to leave, like me, do you really need a phone?
Yeah.
I mean,
911.
Sometimes I'm in bed.
purely
Mer-
by look, eventually we will get to the point to where I guess it'll all be but I don't know, like the phone is the reverse concept of it has a computer on it. So the things that your computer can give you, your phone can also give you. Plus it's a phone. I don't know.
plus it's like miniaturized. Like the reason I go on my computer nowadays is because I want full screen stuff because I don't want to play on my little tiny thing, my little tiny phone. Like if I could play half of the games I do on my phone like comfortably, I would. But it's just I don't want to play on a tiny little screen. So
Don't get me wrong, I barely use my phone. Like I don't. I don't, but and it's just weird that she doesn't have a phone at all. Like, wow.
Wow.
Feels fucking bad. How are you doing, everyone? How was everyone's week?
Fantastic.
I had a good week. Been continuing the campaign I've been running for Lele. That's been going well. People have really been responding well to that. That's a wonderful fan art and stuff like that as well, which really made me feel good. And then I've been loading up on tabletop games.
Hell yeah, brother. Lottie, Lotte? Lot?
Lottie.
Lottie? Latte? Fucking...
I was at its latte.
Her name is pronounced either Lot or Lottie.
Well, oi, Lottie, she drew for me a bit of a picture, and I thought it was pretty cool. So I wrote her a poem.
Oh, nice.
Easy got him.
Easiest got him.
I was waiting for you guys to say the name correctly because I don't know what it is still.
I've asked her. She's one of your mods too.
And she always gets mad at me. She's like, me. I'm like, I don't know.
Listen, when I modded her in my stream, I asked her a simple question: how do you pronounce your name? And she says it's either Lot or Lottie. Either is fine.
She can't pick two pronunciations.
It's not a pronunciation. It's one version and it's a short version. What's so wrong? What's so difficult with that?
I will now refer to her as Lottie. Oi, Lottie! Thanks for the picture. Hey, got him.
Yes, I'm cool with that.
Every time I mispronounce somebody's name in chat and they get mad at me, I make it worse.
I make an effort to figure out people's names, but like there are some names I just can't pronounce. Like I and then I simplify it. There was this person, it was like NBIL something. I just ended up calling him Nibble, and that was all. And that was all I have ever called him.
I once knew a guy whose name I could never remember, but he always greeted me with the wowie emote with the slash, you know, like the waving arm, and he would always start with that. So I just called him Wowie, and I have never seen that man again. I don't know where he is. He's gone. I met a lot of people like that. Like there was this really like extremely German guy that would come into my chat named Jennifer, and he would just he would I don't know he would speak in broken. It was crazy. It was great. I miss that guy. And the first ever like the guy who originally made the Verum Discord for me is also like he was at the very beginning of my stream, and I it was like 2 years before I saw him again. It was crazy. It's the weird things you remember, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Hell yeah.
How about that? How about that Mimica? I'm going to be very cross with her.
I mean,
Put her through the ringer, man. Hey, did you forget it was Tuesday? Again? Again?
When we started like 3 hours earlier last week.
I hope she's not like, well, your things were broken, so I thought we were going to play D&D. Stealth asked me the same question. And my answer to Stealth was, it would take an apocalypse to keep me from D&D. And even then, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on the kind of apocalypse. Like, if it's zombies, whatever.
Zombies you can keep out, it's fine. You'll scare them away with your voice.
I mean, zombies will be fine just because of the massive amounts of medieval weaponry you have on hand.
Yeah, I'll just start. I'm out there with my D&D book, cleaving through zombies. All right, I need you to make a will save.
Fucking hell.
I need that drawn now. I really do.
Schedule.
I hope one day somebody comes in my chat who's like a professional therapist. It's like, Arcadum, why are you like this? Let's talk.
Where's the pain coming from?
Let's talk. And I'm like, the pain is coming from within, deep within. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, it all started when I talked to that demon at one point.
You'd force the zombies to play with you. No, you can't climb without athletics. Don't look. Come on, man. Don't be childish. God, I just got really sad thinking about if the end of the world came and I was by myself, I would like do that and be super alone.
No.
Just like. Okay,
I'm just picturing
just have them tied up.
Therapist, just like, Arcadum, tell me, why do you feel homeless?
Because homes are temporary, man. All it takes is a single windstorm. Hold on, I have to talk like I. All it takes is a single windstorm, and everything's gone.
You don't understand.
That's actually really good. Holy fuck!
It was the real Stealth.
You don't understand. Kai falls down a well. Hey, it's pretty dark down here.
What do you see?
Everything.
My feet are wet.
Darkness is but an illusion. I can see through all of it.
Can you guys throw me a rope, please?
You might cut it on that edge.
Throw him a rope. He tries to climb and he just fucking falls.
These rocks are slippery. Like my emotions.
Enemy AC 130 inbound.
Rolling. Got him.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Like my emotions. Good one. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Shirley, you can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Damn.
My apologies. You have only just joined us.
Movie that's
Now
The
I fear we will be
airplane.
homeless.
Airplane. Okay.
It took like one of the most serious actors in like the 60s, and they put him in like a comedy role that redefined like typecast. Like, it's crazy. Like, he nailed it, dude.
Okay. According to someone in Mimica's Discord, she went to sleep 7 hours ago.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
I have no idea how long Mimica sleeps.
I don't know. She anywhere from 6 to 8 usually.
Yeah. It's fucking Tuesday though.
Mm-hmm.
Sit in a little red wagon and just ride down the fucking hill.
So, hold on.
Well, you know your job, Sci-Fi.
What?
He's in his little red wagon.
God, I can't wait for TwitchCon. Forward, Zombie! I require a beverage! Like, they have this thing where, you can go ahead of everyone else and shop, like, as partners, and I swear to God, that's what I want. Just pulling me around in a wagon. Quickly, to the lanyards! I require to purchase a gift for Tiffany!
Oh, God.
She likes lanyards.
She does?
Yeah. She wears it on her her ID card for work.
Oh, that's great.
You know what's the worst? I hate that they got rid of those like little loops you can put shit on your phone with. Like that bothers the shit out of me. I don't know why. It's just I want to decorate my phone.
Oh my god, somebody had the best idea.
Hmm.
We're granted Cart Chan, and we just put her in the cart, and we just roll her with us as we go on our adventure.
Wait,
I get the feeling that you're just trying to get Cart-chan.
much faster.
I feel like that's your objective, truly, beneath it all.
They just want Cart-chan.
Give Cypher a white wig and we're good to go.
I've never been the same since Cart-chan.
Good blue-haired chick.
Got him.
There's always going to be an
It's only
empty
Cart.
place in my heart for Cart-chan.
Found
And
a
my,
diamond in
and
that
my
cart.
bank account.
Feels good, man. Oh man. Oh well, I'm good to chill. I'm chilling. This is my
early, man.
fuck yeah, dude.
So you changed all your D&D games to be at the same start time.
Yeah, at 5. Yeah, because I finally was like, oh shit, episode 60 part 3 came out. I'll have to watch that later. But anyway, I finally have a set schedule now.
Fuck yeah.
Yep, noon for normal streams, 5 for D&D, and 9 for FK. That means
Hell yeah.
3 streams on some days.
Damn, you're a monster.
Also means our D&D sessions can't go long anymore.
Oh
but
my
they
god! Oh
hands.
my god!
Oh no! Oh no!
Sure they
Feels
can.
Sad, man.
Fuck class 2.
No! Why do you have to make me choose?
Christy, we're not
Arcadum,
really...
there's plenty of cat girls to sub her out for. Okay, like,
Fuck.
what the fuck, man?
At least the cart shows up. Look,
Wow!
I think the cart is just there.
Look,
They just show up. It was put
this is the first time. Okay, technically. So I'm not. Look, I have had some people that wouldn't show up and would tell me like 2 hours after the game started they weren't going to be able to make it.
what?
Which means obviously they just weren't. I think the worst bout I've ever had is one player did not show up for a game in 3 months. Yep, but he always kept canceling at the end. And every time I asked him, "Are you sure you want to stay on?" and he's like, "Yeah." And the rest of the party wouldn't like let me get rid of him. Until finally, at the end of the 3rd month, they were like, "Okay, I guess he's not going to show up." And then the literal day I removed him from the game and replaced him with somebody else, he shows up.
Oh my god.
That's infuriating.
And he like tried to guilt trip me too. Like he
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
"Okay, I guess I won't play then." And I'm like
All that wasted time, though. That would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was honestly that was back whenever I was still getting started as a DM before I streamed or anything like that, and it was all just word of mouth. And something I learned that is that people didn't show up to sessions more often until I started charging for it. Then people showed up to the sessions, and that was
Makes sense.
that was honestly one of the biggest reasons why I made the switch to even trying professional DMing, because I wanted to play, because people just wouldn't show up. Because it takes a lot to design balanced encounters around the number of people, you know, to weave in their subplots, their personal stories, to make NPCs specifically for them, to talk to them, the maps that's required, like, and plus the party dynamic that develops naturally can't develop naturally, especially at the early. One of the worst times you could miss games is at the beginning of an adventure, like near the beginning of a campaign, because you miss out on all this natural repertoire that kind of develops over time. And it's a lot harder for me to role play as a character in their place if, you know, I've only had like 2 or 3 sessions with them. So, and that was just people just, I don't know. I could rage against the machine for hours on players and DMs and all that shit. I get my blood up. Get my blood up about something, I'll go off on it, my dude. Like fucking Pathfinder rulings, dude. Jesus Christ.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Pathfinder rulers being like ways to interpret the rules, or
okay, like let's take something very basic. The Barbarian, right? So the iconic ability of the Barbarian in any D&D game is to rage. That's been their ability since Conan. You know, that's just, they rage. And they get benefits while they rage. They're more reckless, you know, so on and so forth. Unfortunately, in Pathfinder, a Barbarian's rage actually kills them. It doesn't actually help them.
Huh?
Okay, because this is how the rules work. When you rage as a Barbarian, you gain a +2 to Constitution, or a +4 to Constitution. And you also get more later, but that's not important. Which means that your HP goes up. All that works out. Okay, your HP goes up. However, whenever your rage ends, your HP is removed. Your maximum and your current, from your current as well. So it's not actually true HP gain.
so you could just
It's
die.
like, so that
rage.
means if you go to -1 hit points or lower, you're unconscious, and if you're unconscious, you can no longer rage. So that means the higher level you are, the more dangerous it is to use your most iconic ability, which is the stupidest thing in game design I think I've seen in quite some time, or ever perhaps. So that means that I think it's about level 7 is when you're instantly dead. At level 7, you're just dead. As a barbarian. Yeah, it's silly. Like there's a reason I've only ever had 4 true barbarians in 7 years and 7 days, which I ran for 8 years and for 400 plus players. I ran 77 groups of 7 people. And I've only had 4 true barbarians.
And they probably regretted it, right?
2 of them retrained immediately whenever they got to like level 6, and then the 2 that stayed to level 7 both died in like 60% of the combats they were in. And that was with a healer constantly trying to keep it from happening, and they still died. And that's just an example of game design that I find what? Whereas 5th edition's Barbarian is just you gain a +2 to damage, and I'm like, okay, now we're talking. And also half damage versus physical damage, which was great. Like the difference between 5th edition's Barbarian and Pathfinder's is night and day. It's ridiculous. Another good example is Rogue. Got a huge upgrade in 5th edition from Pathfinder. Like rogues are fucking sexy in 5th edition.
I love 5e rogues.
Yeah, way better. You want to talk about another transformation? 3.5's Paladin to Pathfinder's Paladin is also night and day. Paladin is probably its strongest version it's ever had is in Pathfinder. Pathfinder Paladins are sweet mother of God. They do everything, and they do everything efficiently. Oh, man. Remember when barbarians weren't allowed to be literate? Yeah, that was a 3.5. That was
my God.
That was dumb. Yeah. Barbarians didn't know how to read and write. Yeah, it's like, and it's the funniest thing too, because, you know, people wouldn't play. You want to be able to read shit? Like, is this the end? I don't know. like,
oh my God.
Walk up to a signpost. Where the fuck am I? like what? Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh look, an intricate puzzle with instructions.
One of my personal favorites,
Smash.
one of my favorite things I ever saw a barbarian have to deal with that stupid rule was a guy who was like, he wanted to make a rage smith. Like somebody who would, temper his rage into weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh, that's a cool concept. So then he finally takes the feats, he gets the gold, he gets the workshop, he sits down, and he buys a blueprint. And then, I can't read this.
Oh no!
That's the worst.
And like, I think it was some feat or some shit you had to take in order to learn how to read and write. And he didn't have the feats for it. So he just sit there and he just stare at his items he couldn't make anymore.
That's so stupid.
And I wasn't the DM, I want to be clear, during that. But this DM was like a hard ass, and he was like a DM versus players type DM. So he loved dangling that in front of him. And he just sat there and stared.
It's not fun though.
Yeah, it was. He's just like, I can't read these. So you know what I did? I was a bard, so I just read off the instructions to him.
Good.
Yeah.
Good
And then the DM was like, oh, you can't do that. It's not going to be as effective. And I was like, oh, really? So I cast telepathic bond so that my thoughts are directly in his mind. And then using his body.
You!
And he sat there and he made them. And the DM's just like, I don't think that's right. And I'm like, read these. Read it. And everybody was like, by that point, on my side, because that guy was an asshole. So I put my mind in the fucking barbarian so he could read.
Put your brain in the barbarian.
Yeah, and he was just like, thanks, man. I finally have my rage axe. And it was just an axe that would scream at people. It wasn't even, like, that's all he wanted. That's literally all he wanted. It wasn't mechanically stronger. Yeah, it wasn't mechanically stronger. It was just an axe that would scream at people while he was wielding it. Like, that's all he wanted. And the DM was
poor man his axe.
Yeah, this DM was so mad for no reason. I'm like, why are you mad? It's not stronger than a normal axe. It's screaming at people. That's it.
Didn't even let the guy have his screaming.
That's all he wanted. I was like, are you sure you don't want to make it +1? And he's like, no, I just wanted to yell at people. And I'm like, okay.
God.
All right.
+1 to attack
It's
and
just
just a
badass.
disadvantage on stealth.
And it was great because he would like record stuff on like his phone, and what he would do is like while he's like, ah, and then he would make it also yell, so both of them would be yelling at the same time while attacking, and it was really good.
Yes,
that's amazing.
That's cool, man.
Oh, man. I have so many memories of so many ridiculous things that I have seen and done in D&D. Like, that's just something that happened, and it was really good. But that's why I think it's dumb that barbarians couldn't read in 3.5, and I'm glad they stopped doing that. God, Jesus Christ. Oh man. Or then also like the proficiencies for clerics have gotten better, because a cleric can't use a sword, but it could use a morning star. And I'm like, look, I want to be honest with you. Morningstar is pretty hard to use. And it's not that different from an axe. Nope, can't use axes. What? Okay.
But
Morning stars are like, it was just a stick with a chain and then a ball at the end, yeah? Well,
Yeah.
the pointy ball.
That's so much harder to use.
That's so much harder to use than a sword, my dude.
Because you have to be careful to hit yourself in the head with it. Fuck.
it's like we just made a flail bigger.
Yeah, I mean, there's the flail version, and then there's the stick version, which is the Morning Star, I believe. But
Yeah.
I mean, look, what's the difference between a Morning Star and an axe? There really isn't. I mean, not really. Not in what you can do with it. You hit them with it. Ugh. I feel like it's the DM's job to work out the unfair rules. You see, to a certain extent, that's true. But what is unfair? That is where things get difficult. Because there are some players that will state that a rule is unfair just because they want more power behind it.
Yeah.
So, there's nothing to do with whether or not it's actually unfair.
And there's fuckity rules, like the fucking find steed before it was fixed.
I once had a play like, oh my god, I had this gnome ranger whose animal companion was a kangaroo, and it was a big ass Joey, right? And he would put the gnome in his pouch, and like and since gnomes are like into gears and stuff, he ended up making like a little house inside this fucking kangaroo's pouch. Like he even like magically enchanted it, so it was like an extra dimensional space. So he would jump in the kangaroo's pouch, and he would be in a house, like an actual house. And he'd just be chilling there, drinking tea while this fucking kangaroo's hopping along, traveling down the road. Like, it was...
Fucking gnomes,
that
man.
That was that good shit, my dude.
So good.
Yeah. I felt really bad when that guy died. Fuck.
Oh, no.
Maybe I haven't seen everything.
We're gonna see a kangaroo hopping down the street one day and be like, I have seen everything.
I sure like to see that down here in this world.
Wait a minute. Was this... Did Mimi throw me in this well? I'm fucked.
I'll wait for her to come get me.
That's not happening. I'm gonna be down here for a very long time.
I'm pretty hungry. I'm a bit peckish.
God, dude. I want to see Stealth's character Kai, and like a hardcore, like just gritty saloon with a bunch of like murderers and thieves and hard men sitting around a table playing fucking poker and just like,
do you have any aces?
like just out of nowhere, it's just the prettiest man in the room, and it's just like, you're going down this time, Kai. And it's like,
I call.
like,
Why am I still in the fucking well?
Coming down there so well, you started making business. You can't say he's not resourceful.
You gotta gamble your way out of the well.
Okay.
Yeah. Because,
all right, gentlemen. That's a 3 of a kind. Throw down the rope.
all right, a deal's a deal, lads. Pull them out. Thanks. Does anyone have any food? Fucking Arden. Oh, there you are. I've been looking forever. And he's like covered in bling, and it's like, no, you went to the casino. Nobody believes that for a second.
Let me guess, Arden, you rolled a 2 again. God.
Just sitting there rolling 2s.
I just don't know where he is.
And then Feller's like,
where could he be?
Feller's like,
I don't think he's in that burlap sack.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, it smells like him.
We gotta check everywhere.
we gotta check everywhere. This will not end well. It's like,
Oh, you found him. Nice. Jellyfish noises.
sorry, that's all I could come up with. That's all I
Jellyfish noises.
I know what jellyfish noises.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
I can speak that language.
Hey, it's me.
Julie.
Hey, that's
Julie.
Oh God.
No, don't worry. I would never, ever, ever join a campaign for yours in any context and use that voice for a character.
Immediate death.
There's a video series I used to watch before it ran out of funding on Witty Wizard back in the day called Unforgotten Realms, and it was just like one guy just doing a bunch of voices and shit for that. And one of my favorite voices that he ever did was the party found like a bunch of ogres, and he was just like, ogre sound, ogre sound. Like he was just like.
Oh my God.
It's actually great.
It cracked me up, dude. And all the kobolds are like, kobold. But they just talk like that.
Yeah, they were like little fuzzy
Oh my
guys
God,
too,
what are they,
weren't
Pokemon?
Kobold,
Yeah,
kobold.
they weren't even like draconic looking kobolds. They were like little fuzzy bear people.
And then like the little ones, like
Jawas.
the undeveloped ones, like ground bold. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then Jacques, the French axe. We see, mon ami, we have to be careful.
Kabah.
Kabod. Wait, I checked for traps. You're outside. Check for invisible
hidden
traps.
walls.
Check for invisible traps, Pookie. Thanks, Grandma. That was good stuff, man.
Every room.
I checked for
Search
hidden walls.
Yeah.
Like, you're outside. Good fucking times, dude.
Invite Kimble to play Mimi's character.
Oh no.
No, we'd be trolled the whole time.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Like I like that Hearthstone card. Hello.
Oh god, a Noyatron.
Yep. Hello, hello. You know what?
Walk forward into the trap.
I think that if things look up after TwitchCon, I'm considering bringing back Twitch Chat Plays D&D.
Oh,
Poggers.
Because I'm literally insane.
Twitch Chat Plays D&D was so good.
That was like nothing has made me laugh more than Twitch Chat Plays D&D. Like that was like, all right, you come upon the door. Please choose an attribute, chat room, and what you would like to use. Charisma the door! Charisma!
You sweet talk the door.
Yeah, like it's like
Nothing happens.
You rub the door sensually. The door blushes and opens for you. Yeah. What am I like? And like I would give them like because I was still experimenting, so I had like a bunch of these options how to act in a social environment. So it's like, you know, be mean, be logical, be bold, and they would vote on bold every time. People like press bold, you savages. That's like,
Be bold.
be bold.
Just fucking. Like just whenever any social check doesn't work, it's just run away, run.
Oh, dude. You find the bandits. You must bring them to justice for killing your father. Run away! Run away!
Run. Flee.
God, it was so good, dude. And I had like a whole party. I had a whole party full of people, and it was just like I had the main character whose name was Clyde, and that was like the main character. So that was basically what Twitch Chat played as. But they in combat they could use the actions of the other party members, and the crowd favorite though was Tilt. That was the crowd favorite. It was a halfling barbarian that traveled with Clyde, and his name was Tilt. And he was just an angry, like, warrior, just so
Glory
pissed. Yeah, Glory Tilt. This is where I got that emote from. And people kept screaming, "Make Tilt the main character clap." That's all they wanted. So I think that if I do bring it out, I'm probably gonna make Tilt the main character this time.
Good.
Oh man. Oh man, you have a choice. You meet a fine young elven wizard maiden in the northern end. Use charisma. Use charisma. Charisma. And like, hey there, you look rather beautiful for an elf. What do you mean for an elf? We fucked it up, boys!
Run away!
Run away!
Boldly run away!
Be bold, run!
Be bold!
Boldly run away.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was the two most voted options was be bold and run away, dude.
Yeah. It just ended up being this like thing of just like a man who oozed confidence but who fled at the slightest obstacle.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I gotta work on a better party schematic though. I think for this time I'm not gonna have 4 people. I might just have 3. I don't know, because there's a couple of like it was really hard. Like I gotta tell, that's probably the hardest thing I've ever done in D&D was Twitch chat plays D&D. That was chaos, pure chaos. Because what I did is I would prearrange every single decision that chat had to make, and I would do it through straw polls. So I had this like this add-on that I would pop open a straw poll on the screen, and then they would instantly try to vote on it. But now that they actually have a better integration of straw polls, I might be able to do it better this time.
Yeah, because if you post a straw poll link now, it actually comes up at the top of people's chat windows.
Yeah, they don't have to scroll back through anymore. Next becomes possible. Yeah. I gotta put a.
Oh yeah, didn't Moon Moon host you for some of this?
Moon Moon was the one who told me to do it. Like,
Yeah.
I brought it up one day, and I was like, "Man, I don't know if I should do that or not." And he was just like, "Do it," and he hosted me like 6 times because he loved it too, man. He really liked Twitch chat plays D&D. I based a character off of him. I'm gonna do that this time too. See, now that I have met more people, like more stream friends, I'm going to have them as characters, like, but a little different, obviously, in the game. Like, I'm gonna have.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have.
Someone's really cool.
I'm gonna have Moon Moon again. I'm gonna have Stir again. I'm gonna have Stealth in there. I don't know how, but it's gonna be in there somewhere.
Can we please have Dick Kickham in our set?
It's just gonna be like,
Hey, do you can you get me out of this well?
God damn it.
stop falling in wells.
It's just you fish out the most apathetic man in the world.
This wasn't my choice to be here.
Oh, dude, I already know what name to call him too. Like, just call him David Well. Got him. Easiest name of my life.
That's actually my name.
Yeah.
David, yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah.
Got him.
Easy clap.
Add cart chat.
Add cart chat. Okay. Twitch chat. You happen upon a cart. The cart has a pink bow. The cart has a pink bow tied to the front of it. Oh. Charisma! You stroke the cart and tell it it's pretty. The cart moves slightly. It looks like it will take more than that, chat room. Oh,
Run away!
Run away! We can't do it! Be bold!
Bold, you cowards!
Press 6, you savages! That was my favorite one. I'm gonna have everybody in there. I'm gonna have Miss Universe. I'm gonna have
hell yeah.
everyone in. That's gonna make a bunch of characters like that, and then I have to make the main character like probably something anime.
Always.
Oh, I have to. Like, I have to make him an anime. I have no idea. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna make of this. Or Tilt. I gotta add Tilt again. He was too popular. I probably won't make
Tilt the main character.
I know that's what people want, but I can't because he's too cool. You have to have a character with like that goes on a journey. Tilt's journey's already pretty much done. He's a supporting character.
That's true.
I will not buy. It will never be Roy Willhouse. Do not get your hopes up. I will never.
Can the main character be Joe Taro?
Oh my god. I gotta have. It's gonna be fun. God, it's just so much more difficult to do that because I have to have the maps ready. I have to have. Although I did.
By the way, I've had at least 3 people come into my chat and told me that because of my recommendation, they went to your YouTube and watched Dick Kickham's Day Off.
Jesus Christ. I wouldn't recommend it. It's vulgar.
It's so good.
It's very vulgar. Only if you were truly prepared for something awful. One of my personal favorite scenes is Joe Taro, the resident super weeb, has drawn an anime girl in the dirt before he goes to sleep. And Dick Kickham, who is an old man sitting on the bench, and he goes, Dick Kickham looks, and it's Moon Moon playing Dick Kickham, so it's like, Dick Kickham looks down and sees the drawing by Jotaro. He feels something. The sensual curves, the lines of her hair, and he attempts to masturbate. Like,
do I have to roll for this?
And then he's just like, I did. I told him make a fortitude save, and he failed it. And so he was just like, unfortunately, Dick Kickham is too old, and he cries softly into his hands.
I loved Stur's
She's
character
on!
in that one shot.
She's
too.
on! Attack!
Kill!
Fucking,
Attack!
Attack! She messaged me. She says, She's typing. Fuck.
Be bold, chat. I think if I did Twitch chat plays D&D, I should have special guest stars too. I think it'd be fun. Roleplay as other characters. I'm fuck. Me 2018.
Oh, we got a message.
Charisma. Press 6, you savages.
I don't know who first said that, but that has resonated with me even to this point. And you have like these were the biggest streams like from hosts. So I had like 3,000 people from Moon Moon in the chat just screaming, "Press 6, you savages!" It was chaos, dude.
I watched him on YouTube because I wasn't on Twitch at the time, but it was like, it was so good.
Oh, and then when Clyde fought the Pasta Brothers, no, the Pasta Gang. That's right. It was linguine, fettuccine, Alfredo, and God, what was the tomato sauce guy? Marinara. Marinara the wizard who fucking cast meatballs at people.
Holy shit!
It was, and he defeated them.
Was like all of his spells just spaghetti flavored?
Yeah.
So like, would Meteor Swarm just be a giant fucking like storm of meatballs?
Yeah, and that's what he would do.
Beautiful.
And it was crazy. It was really funny. I actually made my own system to do Twitch chat plays D&D. Super simple because there was no way because at that point I wasn't in the 5th edition yet, so no way I was gonna put Pathfinder in front of them. They would never understand.
Oh god, Pathfinder rules with Twitch chat.
I'll have to do it again. I cast magic meatball. Yeah.
Oh my god. While Mimi is getting here, I'm going to refill my water.
Okay.
It's a lot of button clicks.
Not a gang member named. Oh, go ahead. What's up?
I would, if Twitch chat played Pathfinder, the one challenge would be grappling somebody, because that is...
They'd be confused.
Inconceivably complex in Pathfinder. Where in 5e, I just believe it's strength checks.
It's athletics checks, but yeah. I mean, it is...
Yeah.
The point is, it's dumb in Pathfinder.
It's super dumb.
Here, would you like one of these 3 flowcharts to help you understand what's happening? Like... Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I googled it, and the third result is Pathfinder grappling flowchart.
I think I might actually try to bring it back after TwitchCon.
Hell yeah.
We'll see. But before then, I have to do my sock puppet stream. And I want to do that by the end of this month.
Yes! I'm so hyped for the stock puppet stream.
God, that sock puppet stream's gonna be so silly. Seriously, that's gonna be some silly shit. Get a bunch of cardboard boxes and make scenes.
Kill me.
Hello, Mimika.
In my life.
He's about to, don't worry.
How are you?
Not very good.
Are you sick?
Enemy AC 130 inbound.
I don't know. My body likes to shut down, I guess. I
Are
woke up at a good time. I was sitting in bed, and that's the last thing I remember.
Are you good to play?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm awake now.
In that case, Map Tools is currently open if you want to join in on that.
Oh yes, of course.
Also, you're probably going to have to download the newest version.
Won't take long. No worries.
Wait, did Map Tools update since last week?
Since last week? I don't know. I can't remember if this group had the newest one or not.
We do.
Because we had to update last time.
Oh, then you're fine. Then. Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go grab a can of soda. And...
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Arcadum, I posted the token art in Jet.
Yes, I see that.
Awesome, beautiful.
Very pretty.
Open your mouth.
Open. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I woke up like normally, and like I was like sitting up in bed, like sitting with my legs crossed, and that's literally the last thing I remember. So maybe I'm dying. I don't know.
Well, I hope that you are feeling better if you are
Somebody
feeling
is
sick.
already using that player name. Please try again. Oh, I opened up 2 map tools, I guess.
Apparently I have to save this? Okay.
I'm on the last map.
Yeah, I'll transfer you in just a moment. I have to update Nerd Boy's fucking thing. Wicked ways. What's up?
Look at the Discord.
That's pretty good. Roll to summon Mimi.
Zero.
That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, we got that done. Enemy AC 130 inbound. Truly the stars doth beckon to the sky. A newcomer. I've been trying to decide what a new sub sound would be, and I don't know what to do. Like, I want to get some more D&D related ones. Because I've kind of set a bar for myself, because people are like, nothing will ever be better than a newcomer, like the one that says
the stars doth beckon to the sky.
A newcomer. God, and I found the other one was like, they found some really good ones. Like, I can't believe they found a homeless reference in like a video game. Like, it was so crazy. It was like, my apologies. You've only just joined us, but now I fear we will be homeless.
It's so good.
It's perfect.
That might be actually my favorite subzone.
Hey, can I come out of the well now?
Yes, you can.
Alright, sweet.
I'm trapped in a well. Arcadum, use charisma.
Hey, Mimi.
Hi.
Truly the stars doth beckon to
Let's
the
do it.
sky. A newcomer. What a great greeting that was. Wowie.
So, sometimes it's all you need.
That's all you need. Hey.
My apologies. You have only just joined us, and now I fear we will be homeless.
All right, here we go. Clickety clack, cracking knuckles. Let's get straight to it.
Yeah.
All right. So, which one of my fancy players wants? Sorry, I need to mute my sub sounds. They're screaming in my ear right now. Put your faith in the light. Okay. Which one of my fancy players wants to do me a super cool favor, and we're gonna test how much you've been paying attention? Who wants to give a recap?
I could, but I did it last time. But I mean, I still could if no one else volunteers.
I just look up.
Put her on the spot immediately.
I'm still in a well.
Okay.
All right. We arrived at the city we were meant to. Kai met with some smoldering strangers. And was told that, hey, we got a job for you. But he got a better offer, I think. I don't know. And we also have made friends with the Rune Wizard and found out that his poor son is lost and he's sad because of it. We also met Sheldon's new friend or old friend Tyrell Vanatier, who owns a jewelry shop nearby. And we at the town we noticed that the mine was closed for reasons, and we had to the party decided to go and figure out what the heck's going on so that we can make more money. Talked to the foreman. Totally didn't fuck that up. It's fine. Found a shrine to Woad in the mine, and we actually visited the boy after getting stuck in the mines. Apparently, a man insulted the name of Woad's brother, owned the God of Dreams, and we need to bring him to justice on his behalf. We know that he is able to hide from him. I believe the party found out that he has a potion that stops him from it stops him from sleeping, or I think, yeah. And he's a half-born of troll and man. His name is Skarsinski, and we have to go find him, or else our dreams belong to Woad. Yay!
Well, they already do, but
do until we do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
That's what happened last time. We're gonna pick right back up with you guys leaving the Wodan shrine, and I believe you were going to return to town to return to Sheldon in order to give him an idea of what's been going on. Unless that's not correct.
No, we were going back to town.
All right, let me load that map for you guys, and I'll load you guys up right next to Sheldon.
Remember to change your Discord profile picture.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, heck.
Load. All right. Oh, come on! Can't you load a bit faster? Oh my god, come on, game. You're slowing me down.
Damn it.
Okay, here we go. And
I'm not in.
Bloop. Okay, and now we are missing some music. Let me link that to you guys. And here you go.
Can you move my screen?
You should have updated. Oh, you just joined it. Okay, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, me bad boy.
Boop. There you go. You should be good now. All right. You have walked away from the false twilight, and finally, you've exited the mountains, and you have arrived back in Ladrig's Tears. Up ahead, you can hear the soft, the soft sounds of conversation between Sheldon and his old friend. The door is currently open for business, and you may walk in when ready.
Yeah.
We enter.
All right.
Or I do.
set this up. As you enter, you notice that the two, like old chums, are currently looking over some maps. There's a couple of bags of gold and some jewelry out, and they seem to be engaged in pleasant conversation. For once, Sheldon does not appear to be as slow as he normally is. Excited, and it seems that he is currently haggling his dear old friend into a corner. Sheldon, I can't afford that. Oh, I think you can. Maybe sell those silly earrings. Tyrell will narrow his eyes. You don't like my earrings? Oh, I like them very much. You could always sell them to me. Oh, hello.
Hello?
Welcome back.
Yeah, we're here. All in one piece. How are things going here?
Oh, things are going splendidly. Tyrell will frown at that. Very well. You wouldn't believe how well.
I see. So, very kind to your friends, I see. So, actually, why don't you talk to, Essie over there? I think she's like to fill you in on some things.
Oh, I like talking to her.
I know you do.
I perk up a little bit and I look back over to him.
What? Oh, alright. So, we'll be returning back to, what was that person again? I didn't really like him much, so I didn't really bother to remember his name.
The foreman.
Right, the foreman. We'll be going to him sometime today to get a reward. We clear out the mine.
Oh. Sheldon will slowly clap in excitement.
And I just want to let you know that he has a star sapphire.
I clap with him.
He will then smile. Oh, I'm so excited. With the mines opening back up, I'll be able to make a murderous killing. There will only be gold for Sheldon.
Really? No gems?
Well, I sell them.
I guess that's true.
You drive a hard bargain, Sheldon.
You're telling me. Oh, that's just because I have a hard back, you see.
I knock his back,
Oh!
knowing that he won't feel it.
Oh! He falls over.
What? I pick him up.
He will wriggle his arms up. Oh! Oh!
Pick up Sheldon.
Oh! He drop his glasses. Oh no!
No! He's
Pick
on
up
the strings!
glasses.
Oh.
And
I don't mean to interrupt this cozy little regathering, but have you had some issues with the foreman in the past?
What do you mean issues?
Well, he doesn't seem to enjoy you very much, Sheldon.
Oh, you were talking to Sheldon. Oh. Oh.
Mhm.
Oh. Well, he's not a nice man.
I see. Seems to really have it out for you. What did you do exactly?
Oh, I just made some deals, made some money that he was interested in. I swear, he should be a salt miner after his reaction.
I believe the words the foreman used to describe you were, and I quote, "that swindling fuck."
Well, that's just not necessary. I'm not a swindler.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask since, well, just want to make sure I knew what we were getting into.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have some news as well. Since you've been gone. He'll reach into his pockets slowly. Alright, he will slowly hold out a piece of parchment.
Alright. Is this for me?
It's for everyone. But you're the most handsome one.
Well, thank you. I grabbed the
welcome.
piece of paper.
Oh, have a hard candy.
Wow, thank you. Alright, let's see what this says.
Alright, as you open the parchment, it seems that come one, come all, in 2 days' time, your town of Ladric's Tears shall be anointed with the wondrous glitter that is the Carnivale.
The carnival, huh?
And I said it like that because that is how pretentious the writing is on the parchment.
Ooh,
yes.
The Carnivale.
How much is it to go to this thing?
Well, that's just the thing. I was sent this by carrier pigeon. Normally, when such a thing happens, it's because they want me to set up my wares beforehand. But I don't think we're going to have time to go to the carnival to sell things. But you've done such a good job. I figured you would go in my stead and enjoy the festivities on my behalf.
Wow, that's nice of you.
Well, you've been very kind to me.
Well, what do you guys say? Is this something you're interested in?
Might be a good opportunity. Who knows? If there's other merchants like Sheldon there, perhaps we can pick up another contract.
Or at the very least, here's some news of the road.
Don't we have something a bit more precedent or pressing to deal with first?
Yeah, we'll do that on our way out. For sure.
We have 2 days' time before the carnival, correct?
Well, yes, but this is an invitation to go there early. The carnival's just outside of town.
Just outside of town, huh?
Yes.
How many people are there at the carnival?
Oh, I don't know. I've never been to this carnival. But probably like 15.
Okay.
Alright. We can always check it out. I mean, what's the harm?
Say left town recently. Think that would be a good place for them to go?
Well, there's fewer places to hide. Better than a carnival.
I think we're onto something.
It looks like you convinced her.
Where's the other one? There's one of you missing.
Let me check.
What?
Would you like to join us for a moment?
No.
It has to do with where we're going and how we're going to handle the situation.
Don't really care where we go.
Well, you should, since our kind of dreams are not going to be very pleasant until we fix what's currently happening.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't care where we go. If it's where we're trying to find this person, and whatever. I don't know where he could be.
Well, we have a something we want to try.
Then
So
try
you're
it.
saying you're... I'll take that as is. You'll follow us wherever we go. All right. That's all I needed. Enjoy your solitude.
I was trying.
She's very excited to join us at the carnival.
She is? I was worried she would be jaded and distant.
No, I have it all wrong.
She's grown up. One moment. This calls for a hug.
Oh no. Oh, he's going to the door.
I follow.
Oh, what have you done?
Something amazing.
I'm sorry, Self.
I'm so happy to hear that you're feeling better.
I was. What are you doing?
The slowest hug possible.
Sheldon.
He will then extend his neck and rub it against your cheek.
Sheldon, please don't do that.
So much happiness.
I'm grinning from ear to ear.
It would be creepy if it wasn't an old turtle man. Have a hard candy.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm so happy. I think I'll give my dear old friend a discount. Wow, really? Of course not. Don't be daft. Damn it. I'm sorry, I kind of grossed myself out a little bit thinking about the neck, like rubbing and his old, wrinkly, leathery skin. Got him.
Well, I guess we should probably gather supplies, get ready, and talk to the foreman, and then head out. Sheldon, is there anything you need?
Well, there is one thing. Carnivals normally have, well, all sorts of finery in order to adorn their dancers. I've been on the lookout for some diamond dust. If you happen to find any, I would very much like some.
Diamond dust it is. I'm assuming you'll reimburse for any costs incurred.
Well, of course.
Right.
How much should that run us? We're not jewelers.
Well, it depends. If anyone tries to charge you more than 100 gold pieces for a bag, then they are a swindler.
Oh, speaking of charging people for things, Sheldon, you know how to sell gems. You know where to go for them. I pull out the diamond from my pack. How much could I get for this?
Hold on. I have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
I do not have a heart attack. All right, good. All right, his face slowly becomes the fucking the sloth from Zootopia again. And his neck will slither out of his fucking shell again. And he will then put his little nostrils against the diamond, and he will go.
Oh God!
Where did you find that, my boy?
I found it in the mine.
Ooh, I could sell that for you.
For a cut of the profits, assumedly.
Well, of course. I'm not a swindler. I mean, I don't know about that. Silence, lesser merchant.
You gotta get an insight check on his pride.
Your escort duty. You'll give me a fair deal, no doubt, Sheldon.
Of course, of course. You went through all of the painstaking requirements of gathering the diamond, fighting off the monsters, avoiding the deadly traps, dealing with moody, adventuring companions, hoofing it through the mountains, tripping down the dusty trail, watching the awkward sexual tension between three of you. Yes, I think it's only fair that you are granted 30%.
I don't even know who he's talking about.
30%, really?
How does 40% sound?
like you're trying to bend an old turtle over a barrel. But I suppose I could be kind and let it go for 40%.
Very well.
You are
I
welcome for my generosity.
Begrudgingly, I hand him the diamond.
Holy shit.
You didn't even get a contract.
Now then, let us you and I talk, Tyrell. No, I don't want the diamond. Oh, are you sure about that? All right, unless you guys want to watch something truly awful.
I'm honestly loving this. Oh god.
I guess we should go to the foreman, get that over with, and then gather what we
I
need.
actually have business in another part of town. I need to talk to the runesmith again.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, before you go, what were they called? Okay, first of all, what's left of that hand?
It's got an arm, so it's like a.
Wasn't it like with worms and shit coming out
look,
of it?
There's some meat on a bone stick. Sure.
I smashed it, remember?
Oh.
Yeah, we destroyed it.
Did you take it with you after you did that?
I don't
Yeah,
think
we
so.
did.
Okay.
You did. You picked it up and put it in your
All right,
inventory.
let's see. What's left of it?
He's smashed by a hammer.
It's
I can add Mr. Tickle's mangled fingers
What
to my
is it? What is
inventory
it?
if that helps.
Chex-Mex? What is it? The fucking pretzels and nuts thrown into a bag? That's basically what it is. It's gross, fleshy Chex-Mex. There you go.
All right. I produce some mangled bits of finger in
Oh,
my hand,
God.
and I cast prestidigitation to clean it, but it doesn't help much.
Look, man, that's a cantrip. That isn't gonna save them much longer. That shit's gonna be awful.
You know, why don't you hold on that for just a smidge longer?
No! You wanted to send this to your girlfriend, and you put it in the fucking mailbox. I extend my hand out with full of flesh.
At that interaction, you will hear Sheldon go, "Oh, to be young again, such tension."
I'm gonna go talk to the rootsmith.
I step out and I look at Art and I say, "Were you trying to give him your hand in marriage?" I think that's what Sheldon was getting on about.
Stop.
No, never.
All right. Runesmith first.
Well, I can go talk to the runesmith alone. You all can handle business with the foreman, seeing as you did so well last time.
I probably
Look, I'm not the talker.
Neither am I.
Well,
And
he's a touch
technically-
racist.
His business is now with Sheldon. So we should just let Sheldon deal with it. Because he can probably talk him down a lot more than we can.
Probably.
He's not gonna deal with Sheldon.
You don't know that. He yells a lot, but
Plus
could be
we have a
reasonable.
reward to get from the foreman.
Yeah, we have
We're
a
clearing
reward.
out the nightmares from the mine.
Why don't
which
you
no
just
doubt
try
will
setting
also
up a
keep
meeting?
taking position at me.
So grab the reward, set up the Sheldon meeting.
You know, Kai, he does like you.
Yeah, why don't you go talk to him?
You're the pretty one. Grins.
Hey.
All I did was compliment him a couple times. That's fine. I guess I'll pay a visit. Well, are we going, or is it just me?
I
I
should
mean,
definitely not
They
go
can
in.
go with you if they want.
Sure, I'll go with you.
Alright.
In that case, Estlin, would you like to accompany me to the runesmith?
Of course. Also, by the way, Kai, if it means that we get a better reward, I will forgive you if you insult me and without my, It's fine. He doesn't like me. He's racist. He'll probably get a few points for it.
I'll turn towards Voline and say, what are your plans?
I'm going to see this runesmith.
Very well.
Alright.
And I guess it's the three of us.
Whoop!
Yeah. Alright. I wasn't planning on doing this trip to the foreman, because I do have a couple things I need to take care of too, so let's try to make this quick.
Alright.
Alright, I'll take you guys to the foreman.
Oh, okay.
Whoop! Alright, let's go to the foreman first.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, my food is here. Give me 30 seconds.
Yep.
Perfect timing.
I'm gonna grab some bread then.
Just bread, nothing else.
Truly a medieval lifestyle.
Not even butter? Damn.
But cheese, though.
Cheese and bread is good.
Mm-hmm. Cheese, bread, and ham is better.
Poor streamer has to eat off bread and water.
God, now I want a Lunchable. Like the crackers and cheese and meat. Yes.
For
You know what'd be
maximum
amazing?
immersion, I will only eat medieval food on Tuesdays.
You know what would be amazing? If there was actually like a company literally just made like Lunchables, but like medieval style.
You mean like rations? Like
Yeah.
someone actually made rations?
Yeah, but it's not like rations. It's like it's got like a turkey leg. It's got like.
I mean, there
It's
is
got, like,
that
food for
Tumblr
different-
post of like, or not
Yeah.
that Imager rather, of or was it a guy?
It was
Whatever.
a Tumblr post, but yeah.
A picture of like that person that basically made all of these rations and types. They have the common one. They have one for halfling. By the way, the one for elves looks fucking delicious. I want it. I want it.
I want the orc one too, to be honest. Like orc and dwarves. It's
Yeah.
like, oh.
Oh, but the lizard folk has crayfish. Crawfish?
Mm.
Or, yeah. Yes.
Alright, let's rock.
I think Stealth is still like, hey, he was grabbing some food.
Okay.
I was grabbing bread.
Oh,
But,
he's back.
I'm ready whenever. I'm just munching on bread.
All
That's
right.
what I eat these days. Bread and protein.
Right, so you approach the door, and the foreman's
Yeah.
office is open, and inside you can hear, ow, just stop! Various yelling and screaming.
Okay.
Hello? Oh! Anta!
Pardon the intrusion.
Yes! Oh, you're back!
Yes. How are you?
Not well.
Well,
What happened?
I mean, you could have fooled me. You look great.
Thank you. Now, did you do it or not?
Well, here's the question I have for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have our payment?
I do.
Can I see it?
He produces a satchel filled with 1,400 gold.
Well then. Now, Flora, I wasn't here for your guys' previous conversation, so I'm not sure what exactly was entailed. But, alright, looks like you have it.
Can I do a check to see how much a star sapphire is worth?
That would be an intelligence check.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Oh, my girl, please. Well,
It's worth a lot.
She frowns and just.
Yeah, I'm
kinda
hungry, chat
shrugs,
room.
To be honest, I thought she was getting the shitty deal anyway. Okay.
Alright. Alright. We have taken care of what we said we would take care of. The mines are good to go.
Then truly, this is a fantastic day. He will hand you your payment. I shall get the miners right away.
Wait, before you go.
Yes.
What exactly happened between you and Sheldon?
Make a persuasion check.
Be bold.
Run away.
Persuasion's my forte.
Oh my god.
Oh.
One moment, please. Downloading backstory.
It all started when I was a child. He tripped me, you see.
He took my candy and he gives it to everyone just to talk to me.
This rock in my mouth is a giant hard candy.
You have done a great service to me, so I suppose I should be honest. It all started 30 years hence, many years ago. In human lifetime, that may seem like a lot, but to us it is merely a blink of an eye. It was then that I was younger, my head full of hair, and my constitution more vigorous. I had fallen in love, you see, with a wee belle, and we were to be married. That is until that lecherous turtle came in. With his shined shell, his head full of long, black-wigged hair. He stole the eye of my bride-to-be, and I was left all alone. I will never forgive him for the life I was denied.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, what happened? Did she go with Sheldon, or? I mean, I don't see her around anymore. Where is she?
Her betrayal caused a rift between our two families. She was taken by her father, and I never saw her again.
And you care about her?
I still think about her every day.
Then why'd you let her go?
Make another persuasion check.
Ooh. Big rolls.
I did not let her go. Her father took her. And besides, she betrayed me.
That doesn't matter.
It does to me.
Then your love was that easily dropped, huh?
I have never dropped anything.
You dropped her.
Exactly.
Crackle's eyes will dart back and forth, unbelieving. Your words, at the very least, shattering his sense of self-righteous nobility. And he is finally at a loss for words.
Well, if you want a little bit of advice, Next time, don't give up so easy. And I have a question for you.
And what is that?
You're a merchant, yes? Kind of. Do you have anything for sale?
In a lesser capacity. I do have some things for sale, but they are mostly mining equipment.
I see. Well, I think that'll be all for now. Is there anything else you need from us?
That will be all. Thank you for
You
your service and your words.
Just don't. There's no need to hate, Sheldon. Just remember, love is a lot more powerful of emotion than hate.
She actually nods at Kai as they walk out.
Perhaps he is right. It is time to pack. Alrighty, that's it for there. Let's go to the other guys. Meanwhile, back at the Runic Library.
Your mic is.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Did you guys hear me?
No,
Oh,
we
God.
didn't hear. I'm
No,
sorry.
All right. He basically said, perhaps he is right. It is time to pack.
Ooh.
All right.
Hell yeah.
And then I said, meanwhile, back at the Runic Library. Ho-ho! You have returned to Exquisitine Buble Winslow / Forth the Fourth.
Indeed, I have. I bring great news, Exquisitine.
Oh, and what news is that?
What was the name of the town that Woad told me?
What was the name of the what?
The town that Woad told me his son was in.
Homeguard.
I look at Exquisitine Buble Swinslow / Forth the Fourth, and I say, the time for bleaching is over. For your son yet lives.
What?
In the city of Homeguard.
Homeguard? Home! His eyes tear with pure joy. Look at the joy. Look at it!
Okay, sorry.
My son yet lives! But how can you know this to be?
It's a long story if you have the time for it.
Yes!
We were investigating the mine, as I told you, but what plagued the mine was nightmares of Woad. And
Woad. He will then gaze up to the horizon. Woad. Oh. One moment. Woad.
And through circumstances, we had words, or some manner of them, with Woad.
You spoke with the Lord of Nightmares?
Briefly.
That is unbelievable! Even for one as well versed and worldly as I, Exquisitine Buble Swinslow / Forth the Fourth.
It wasn't on purpose.
Everyone here can attest to it.
We didn't seek him out on purpose. There was some sort of weird puddle things, and we got trapped, and the only way to get out was to walk through it, which brought us to his realm. And we asked about your son there.
If my baby boy is still alive, I must find him! A curse to this place! No longer shall I, Exquisitine Buble Swinslow / Forth the Fourth, serve as rune guardian to this place. I must gather my powers, my runes. I must seek out this home guard. I thank you, traveler, stranger.
It's, well, I would say it's no trouble to me, but I went through quite a lot of trouble. But I am more than happy to bring this info to you.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's a good deed done.
That felt pretty good, honestly.
Oh, so much to do. My boy yet lives. Oh, if only his mother was still alive.
I'm going to give you one warning.
Oh?
This is very much, well, common sense, but I have to say it considering you're in a haste. Don't actually travel over the ocean until the dormant time arrives. Prepare till then. I know you're eager, but it'd be a shame if you died before you got to see him.
I thank you for your concern. But I know well enough the dangers of the ocean. First, I must find where he is.
I nod to him, do a little curtsy before I move on my way.
Now, I should probably set this place on fire.
I think you'd get more money if you sold it.
You're right, of course. Yes. I thank you. I must away to the back.
Did you have any business in town, Bowie?
I need to speak with him. I'll catch up with you later.
Alright. We'll be departing for a place just outside of town where we believe our target to be.
I'll meet you at the gate then.
What are you going to do with him?
I'm not going to do anything with him. I have questions.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Hopefully he can answer something.
Okay. You approach the excited gnome as he is preparing his belongings.
Excuse me.
Yes? Oh, hello! You're friends with that nice young stranger.
One could say.
Well, how can I, Exquisitine Buble Swinchlow, / and forth the fourth, be of assistance, young lady?
I suppose I had a fairly simple question. Do you know anything of Dragon Lords?
Dragon Lords? Now, there is much lore of the Dragon Lords. Which one in particular were you speaking of?
Phone.
Phone? Well, that's a Lenorm. Why would you want to seek out a Lenorm?
Things I have to take care of.
Well, not my business to pry. After all, you have given me my life back. Let us see. Let us see if I have anything in the back. Come with me, my dear. We shall hunt through my tomes and scrolls. Let us see. Yes. No, not that, no. Perhaps here. No, not there either. Perhaps here, hidden in the pillar. No, I removed that feature because it was stupid. Check this scroll. Let's see. Ah, here we are. Yes. Renditions of the Rangers of the West. It speaks of when the Seven faced against Phone, and the years before the reckoning. It speaks that Phone was defeated by the Seven, and was trapped in a pillar of ice in the domains of the Frost Giants to the west. This old map seems to indicate that the pillar rests just along Dagthrin's Ray. Although it hasn't had that name in quite some time. It is now Phone's Edge, I believe it is called. He will hand you the tome. Here, to study and take with you.
Thank you.
You are most welcome.
I suppose that's all I'd need.
Oh, then. There are other tomes other than Lenorm's. Do you have any other questions?
mean, as much information as you'd like to give, I'm more than willing to listen.
Well then, these other tomes are written in an ancient Draconic. They will be difficult to translate, but perhaps they will help you on your way. Books.
Thank you.
There you are. Oh, and please, take this as well. He'll stack some more scrolls on it. These will help you study the language. Oh, you'll need quills and inkwells.
Listen, might there be a pack I could put this in?
Oh, of course. Yes, you'll need a scholar's sack. Here you are, my dear. There we go. Let's put those in there. Strap that. Oh, let's see. What else we have here? You know, I'm going to just burn most of this to the ground anyway. Yes, let's give you this as well. Throw a pendant, some rings. There we go.
Thank you.
You are most welcome.
I guess suppose I'll be on my way now.
Oh, yes. Oh, what's this? He will zoom in on the pennant. Why, this is the mark of Krazax. He'll lean uncomfortably close. My word. The mark of Krazax. You are truly a special maiden indeed. Well then. Appropriate distance.
Thank you.
I have some advice then. I'm not quite sure what your studies will reveal, but what I do know of Krazax that you must be very careful. The power around it is said where he fell in his battle against the Seven swarms to this day with primal energy. There is even a chance that his corpse is found within the rift. A place of terrible danger, unpredictable magic, and of course, tax evasion.
I hardly think that's any of his problems, but I suppose if one wished to not pay taxes, they could risk their life there.
Yes, of course. Well then, I would give you more, but you seem burdened with glorious knowledge.
This is definitely more than enough, and I thank you again.
You are welcome, stranger. Please, give my thanks to your comrades once more. Now, I would suggest that perhaps you make haste. This place is about to go up in flames. Oh, yes.
As much as I would enjoy seeing that as you would, it'd probably be safer not to do that.
We'll see what the Regent thinks when all of his precious money goes up in... Oh. You're probably right. Well then, I'll not keep you. I must prepare. My boy awaits! Ho ho ho!
Interesting.
Nice. Okay. Meanwhile, back on the streets, leaving the foreman's office.
Well, I need to go. How do I get? Hey, do you know how to get to the post office? Or whatever. I need to send some mail.
The roost.
You're
ravens.
really gonna
Send Raven. Raven.
Send a raven. Whatever.
Would we? I mean, I imagine we would. No general area. But...
The inn, taverns. That's where you go.
The tavern. It just came to me.
The tavern. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna head back to the tavern.
Tavern's closed.
Where are we supposed to meet the others?
Most likely back at Sheldon.
I'll
be quick.
All right. Good luck with your hand thing. She goes.
That's odd. All right, where do you actually go?
First things first, I am going to the tavern.
Oh, okay.
Actually, scratch that. Let's go back to my boys.
Back to the boys. All right.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's go to the smoldering alley.
Oh.
Boop.
Smoldering alley. Oh.
God damn it, Sci-Fi.
I was dragging my token while he switched it. Don't worry, I'll get back over it.
As you arrive, it seems that Giggles and Bernard are currently counting over some weird sacks of flour. They are in quiet, argumentative conversation.
I'm telling you, it'll work.
There's no way this is gonna work. What are you talking about? We can't pass this off.
I'm telling you, they don't know, alright? They're so wasted out of their minds, they're not gonna notice snorting the flour. Plus, we can make bread out of it.
What do you mean?
Hello.
You mean after they snort it?
Well, no. Oh, look! It's Junior. Hey there.
Hey. So, how was the big shake?
I'll tell you right now, never have I been shook as much as that big shake. And I've been shook a lot. I mean, I've been throttled. I've been shooken to the point that I swear me insides are stirred up like a barmaiden's last tap.
Oh, it was alright, I guess.
You're just saying that because they didn't have any dwarves.
Look, is it so wrong that I want a woman with some hairs on her chin that I can hold on to?
Yes, it is. Anyway, what brings you back?
Actually, I was wondering, do you guys want to go to the tavern?
Wish we could, but it's been closed for a while.
Really?
Aye.
Yeah, I see. So, how would one go about sending a message?
Oh, we can do that for you. What you need sent? What?
I believe he's oh, okay, never mind.
So what's the message?
It's a tricky one. It's probably best I send it myself.
Oh, all right then.
Well, I wanted to let you know something actually real quick. Actually, can you excuse me one moment? I need to step out for a moment. Just one moment, okay? I'll be right back.
All right.
All right. Just sit there and look pretty. You're doing a good job.
Oh, well, if that's what he needs.
All right. I quickly go.
Okay.
Actually, meet back with the group.
Okay.
And I'm.
Let me move you over there.
Thanks.
Alright. Wait, where did I put that? Oh, it's up here. Meanwhile, with the rest of the group.
Okay, I've been running. I'm a little tired. Hey, I wanted to split up our gold real quick.
Mhm.
We got 1,400
Oh, beautiful.
from the foreman. All right.
5 ways.
Yeah, so 280 apiece. So here you guys go.
Thank you.
I meant to do this earlier. It just slipped my mind. I still need to run an errand, but I wanted to make sure I took care of this.
Did you need your pile of mangled fingers for that errand?
Oh, no. You hold on for that.
Are you are you sure?
Positive.
You don't
Positive.
want the pile of mangled fingers.
Trust me. For some odd reason, I think they're better in your care than mine.
If you don't mail them before we leave town, I'm throwing them in the forest.
If you have an idea of where I can send or how to send with the tavern being closed, you let me know.
All right, go do your shit.
Thanks. All right, I'll be right back. I go
Yeah,
back.
I did.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Oh. Yes.
Be honest with me. And I grab your hand.
Is
Is my skin texture weird?
it?
I mean, it's
Hold on, I want this to resolve first. Please continue.
I don't know much about Triton's. Is her skin texture weird?
As you hold her skin, you realize that it is slightly wet and soft to the touch.
It's.
Be honest, because honestly, I think land dweller hands are very weird. It's so dry and hairy. It brushes up against your fingers when you touch it, and I just don't like it at all.
I mean,
I'm just wondering if it's mutual.
Be...
I wonder.
It's well.
To be young again. Such tension.
It's not unpleasant, but it is different.
And then I just like just casually just fucking slide my hand through his hair. Oh wow, this is just awful.
I speak in primordial to her.
Which one?
I speak in primordial to you, Eston.
Which variant? Are we talking Aquid? Are we talking Farron?
I don't know. It's just primordial, so Aquid.
It's for okay, Aquid then. You gotta do the accent too.
What was the accent? It was a Russian accent, wasn't it?
Das Rovia. What's the rule? You got to take the woman and you look her in the face, alright? And I want you to make her feel it. Action!
Do not touch me.
Oh, wrap it up! That's a wrap! Boys and girls! Holy shit! Do not touch me! Oh my god! Okay, please continue. I'm sorry. Holy shit!
I look at him in the eyes. I just stare for a while. And I pull my hand back. And I boop him on the nose. Using my own tongue on me? Well, that's just not fair. But you can touch mine. Oh, that's what you're worried about. I use prestidigitation to dry it. Poor baby, and I pinch your cheek.
I can cast that spell too, you know.
Then why are you concerned about it being wet?
He's worried about something else being wet.
Oh.
That's it. Hey!
She just leans back, watching all this shit.
Look, you can touch my hair, although it's not really hair. It's more tentacles.
I actually do want to touch the hat.
Okay. I tilt my head.
Squishing noises.
Yeah, just squish. Just squishes. Your hand leaves, like, for a moment, an imprint.
Weird
for
jellyfish hat.
You know, I think Ilioi's face is perfect. Because it's a mixture of concern and disgust. It's fantastic.
Why am I here right now?
He's just standing there looking at that.
I'm gonna walk this way. Good talk.
I go to the floor and I just fucking grin widely. I think I found my favorite toy. He's so easy.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
I did it on purpose.
She shakes her head.
I will never forget, for all of my days, Do not touch me. Holy shit. Meanwhile, in the smoldering alley...
Boys, I'm back.
Oh, you're back. What? They look a little tired. Well, we was smoldering while you was gone.
Damn. That long?
Mm.
You have to teach me how you can hold it for so long.
Oh, we'll get it there. We'll get it there.
Oh, okay. Must take years of practice. I wanted to let you know that I did some investigating in the mines. And there was not exactly what I was expecting. There were no gems, my friends. No gems.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, and I don't know, what to do, and I feel bad. That's why I was gonna offer to buy you guys a drink because I felt like really, really bad that I couldn't.
Oh, it's all right.
Come through.
There wasn't much of a hope there'd be anything there anyway. Aye, besides, we got what we were looking for anyway.
And what's that?
A new friend. Put her there.
All right. Shakes hands.
All right, I got something to talk to you about real quick, Stealth. A little bit out of character stuff.
Oh no.
Okay.
You have now gained your first point of network. As a rogue, you can tap into the roguish network in order to accomplish things that normally would not truly be possible. You can get certain items that would normally not be available to a town. You can send messages in secret. And at the higher levels of your connections, you can even have instantaneous transport.
Jesus. And what's the cost?
There isn't. It's you network. Rogues deal in favors, not necessarily money.
Oh yeah. Well, I've been trying to do that. All right, cool. All right. So I then have to go to, I'm assuming, my network, and then that's how I use it, or it's instantaneous anywhere I'm at.
So basically, you can use the network wherever you are near a civilization, and it depends on where you are. But basically, do you remember how I described them, that they're the right kind of people when you first met them?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I describe that you could use your network in any place there are other rogues. And that's how you do it. And basically, you talk to them, you do that, but if you want something, you tell me, Arcadum, I want to use that, and then I can explain how you would do that. Now, it does have a cooldown, however. You can only use your network once a month.
I see.
So be careful on when you use it.
And so messages, items, shops, essentially, and transport later down the road, right?
Yep, and also, like, information and stuff, but that's kind of free. You don't have to actually use it. But the more network that you have, the better information is available when you first talk to the rogues in an area.
Hold on, I'm going to write this down in my little notes. So rogue network.
Basically, this is the story mechanic representation of the I know a guy type ability.
Yeah, I know a dude who knows a dude. Message. Basically, black market is.
Do not touch me.
Fucking chat telling Cyber to get his floaties on. I'm fucking dead, dude.
Get his floaties on? Holy shit. Anyway, cool. That's all I want to tell you, so you can continue now.
Alright, cool. Well, perfect. By the way, actually, one more question before we continue. How long is 1 month?
So 1 month is a 1 month in game. Like whenever you travel, I say a certain amount of days pass. That's the 1 month cooldown. Is in game time, not out of game time.
Sure. Okay. So technically, how many days have we gone through so far?
A month is 30 days in Verum.
Okay. And then, how long have we been traveling so far?
So far, you have been traveling for 3 weeks.
Okay. Got it. All right. So, I'm going to, I guess, use the network for the first time.
Okay. And what would you like to do?
All right. Hey, so you guys mentioned that you can send a message for me, right?
You got it, champ. What you need sent?
Do you know of a little old lady named Matilda? She's kind of known. Kind of handsy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, I need to send her a message. Is that something you guys can do?
Of course.
Now, do you need me to write it down, or is this something I tell you?
You can write it down if you want, if you got something, but you could just tell us and we'll get you there.
Well, I need to send a message, basically, telling her that I found... I can't believe his name was the Tickler. Okay, I'm still shook by that.
The Tickler? You found the Tickler, did you?
Yeah, he wasn't very funny.
Did you put a knife in him?
It ended up with an arrow, but it's close enough for rock and roll.
That works fine. You put him down. That's a good thing, too. He broke the code.
What's his story?
Oh, you know, he was just he was a runner like us. He was working couple towns down the way, up in the lowlands, or down in the lowlands, pardon me, and he broke the code. Ratted us right out to some glory, folks. Yep, a couple of our boys got strung up, hung from a tree because of it too, and they went to banditry.
That's not good. Yeah, he attacked us, so I had to. It was unfortunate.
One thing that you put him down.
Well, anyways, I need to send her a message to let her know that that during my travels I was attacked, and I disposed of the Tickler, and that she can cross him off her little list.
All right, that's good. That's good stuff. We'll get that message to her right away. That we will.
Right.
But a little tip for Tad, huh? Reach inside. If you could do me a favor, and he'll hand you a scroll. This here message I need to get to the ringmaster, to the Carnivale outside town. Deliver that for me. We'll consider this square.
The ringmaster? Just so happens I was traveling that way.
Oh, that's convenient. All right, that's super convenient.
Hey, by the way, guys. And I give them each a gold piece, since I couldn't buy you a drink. And go get that shake again.
Oh, round two. I hope Bertha's nice and ready again. Ugh, that's the last thing I need on my mind. Thank you again, Kai, and good luck for you.
Later, boys.
Hey! Alright. So I got to introduce that mechanic. Did you go join your party?
Yeah, go back to the party.
Let's see. Okay, let me set them up, and there we go. Real quick, I want to go out of character for just a second. So we got 45 minutes left in session. I kind of want to keep playing. So is everybody okay if we go to 8:30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But I do have to prep for FK after that. I can't go any further than that. That's all you get from me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay,
I mean, we wanted long sessions to begin with, so yeah, we're all good.
Please continue.
Is Mimi good with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, yeah, I didn't ask Mimi. I didn't hear her.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You fine? All right.
Okay. Cool. And we're back together.
Yep.
So how's it going, guys? You guys getting along?
Kai, you notice Arden's hair is slicked back.
Arden, what? Are you changing your hairstyle?
The fish girl touched me.
It looks good, doesn't it?
And did you like it, Arden?
I don't. No comment.
You really like teasing boys, don't you?
Forever.
Forever and ever. Well, at least you're having fun.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think it would bother him that much.
I don't know. He's kind of. Never mind. I don't.
I'm literally right here.
Don't worry about it. It wasn't dissing you or anything. I'm gonna go check in on our little friend Sheldon. See how he's doing with the sale. Shouldn't you be interested in that, Arden?
Yeah. See if he sold my diamond.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave him alone.
Please, please, Sheldon, have mercy. We're just getting started. He's still haggling.
Keep it up, Sheldon.
All right.
So
listen, is there a place that we can get? I don't know, maybe some better equipment. I'm kind of in the market. You know what I mean?
Well, there'd be plenty of merchants at the carnival. Yes.
That's true. To be honest, I want to find this guy before, well, as soon as possible.
Maybe we should ask if anyone's heard of this Scour Sin guy before he left town.
He is sort of obvious in appearance.
Half troll. Yeah, probably. She'll walk inside, actually.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what Flora's doing, but is everybody else ready to go to the carnival?
Whenever Sheldon's done haggling.
Okay.
All right, fine. 800 gold pieces, but I can't give you any more than that. Oh, you know, it's not worth that much. It's worth much more. I know, but I'm putting my foot down, Sheldon. You've already ravaged me enough. I can't give you any more. All right. A pleasure doing business with you. How will I even eat? You can sell to these people. The mine. Oh, the mine. Oh, hello.
Hello. Tyrell, was it?
Yes, hello.
Have you ever heard of someone named Sinsky?
Scour Sin Sky.
Sin Sky. Sorry. Yes.
I have not.
She frowns. Never mind then. She just walks out.
Oh, Arden, my dear boy. It seems that we've hit a huge amount of money.
Ooh.
Yes. Well, as I promised, 40% of the profits, plus my fee, plus processing, plus
Wait, you have a
taxes.
fee? Wait,
Of course I do.
And this is what happens when you don't get a contract.
He will hand you 100 gold.
You know what? It's still a lot of gold for just fishing a diamond out of a box.
I thought you would see it my way, and he'll adjust his bifocals, and he'll drop them. Oh no!
Yeah,
I'm not helping him this time.
He's swindler.
She's gonna look.
Why is he? Oh, I know why. Oh, the tension.
Also, that is true. Diamonds are rare in Verum.
Can you guys go to the carnival or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Carnival time.
God damn it, Sheldon.
Let's group together. Yep.
She will say as they're leaving, Arden, you know he got 800 gold for that.
I know.
Sure.
I don't have the fortitude to bargain with Sheldon.
She looks at him. Yeah, I guess you're right. She keeps
Maybe
walking.
just leave the business deals to me next time.
Plus taxes, plus my fee.
Processing. Processing. I handed it to him in the store of the guy he sold it to.
Yeah, he was very tired from it.
Oh my god.
One moment, please. The DM is currently loading.
I gotta be bold. And then run away.
And now it's time for some new music.
Yay! Carnival
music.
Yay!
Oh, it's a creepy carnival music.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I'm totally into this.
I'm down, bro.
All right. And so, as you approach under night's cover, up ahead, the great big tent is still being constructed, and lights can be seen dotting all around the campsite. And there, standing in a large central platform, there stands a magnanimous-looking man, gesturing and pointing, and clearly in control.
Well, should we go talk to the man up ahead?
Yeah. Perhaps it's best if we conceal our true intentions. Wouldn't want our target getting word that we're looking for him.
He could be a part of the act. His kind
Awesome.
is fairly rare, after all.
Well, we were invited, so why don't we just go under the guise of just coming to enjoy ourselves?
All right.
All right.
Hello, sir.
The man will look down as you approach.
Greetings and salutations to thee! I, Barnest Barnaby, welcome you to our traveling carnivale.
You will then leap down.
Ha ha! Now then,
Oh.
how may I be of service to you travelers?
Here, we received this from our good friend Sheldon. Hand the paper over.
Ah, old Sheldon is up to his old tricks, it seems, getting younger folk to do his bidding, as I suspect of the old tortoise. Well then, you are of course welcome to scour our products, to meet our fanfare, and, if you so wish, to attend our performance.
Oh.
Will there be a
what time do you guys
performance
start?
tonight?
There normally would not be, but we could arrange something special for friends of Sheldon.
Are the merchant tents up and ready to go?
Up and ready to go? No, but you will find that things are easily sold from the back. One moment while I address my colleagues, and give us just a moment to prepare.
He will then backflip back up on top.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ah.
Now! Come out, you folk! Ladies and gentlemen, a special performance for VIP guests. Wear your smiles.
And let me zoom out a little bit. As the carnies begin to surge from their tents.
Oh boy.
She's watching. God damn it.
I'm going to be watching my pockets.
Same.
And everyone else's pockets.
Some introductions are in order.
And I will go in a line.
Jana Star Summer, reader of fates and fortunes.
The fortune teller will give a deep bow of respect. Stubbs, a resident musician of many guiles. Hello.
Oh, I love him.
A daring acrobat and daredevil of danger, Megalon!
Hey, wants a bit of a show, eh?
And finally, our performance fighter, warrior, and poet,
Jack Star! Ooh. Good day to you.
The hair.
It's quite an eccentric lot you've gathered.
I thank you!
Well, Ringmaster, at some point, I know you're going to be busy. And I kind of wanted to see what's going on here, but if you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Well, of course, of course. Back to your tents, my colleagues. If the fine travelers wish to partake of your services, they will approach. Me and this handsome young gentleman must have a private word.
Ooh, oh my.
Backflips everywhere.
Does he backflip on the whole way into the tent?
And cartwheel moonvaults as well.
Oh my god.
Walking is for the less talented. Well, are you coming?
Alright, give me a moment. I'll be right back. This shouldn't take long.
Yeah, don't get caught up in some circus act, pretty boy.
Don't worry, I wasn't meant for the circus.
I don't know. His sightly abilities are quite the
Well,
attraction.
you two are going to have a big conversation, so does anybody here want to go and speak to any of these fine folk?
I wanted to go to the Fate Reader.
Of course you did.
Okay.
I mean,
what about you two?
I want to go talk to Jack, but first, she doesn't want to leave Squishy Boy alone.
Ooh, yeah, good point. Never split the party!
What about you, Ilioi?
I'm reading.
Just reading? Hold on, then. What is Ilioi's charisma? Ugh. Okay, never mind.
We don't need it.
No,
Never mind.
Go and flirt with you.
Never mind.
We take things by force.
Feels dumb stat, man.
All right.
Feels dumb stat.
Feels dump stat. Oh god. All right. Well, let's do Kai's thing first.
All right.
Ah! Now, what was it you wanted to speak with me about?
Well, sorry for barging in here when you're still setting up and taking a bit of your time. I know things are busy for you, trying to get things ready. For
Not
when
a
you actually do
problem.
open.
Not a problem for friends of Sheldon.
Well, I also come on my own business. And that of my friends. And I hand him the
scroll?
Yes.
Okay. I'll take the scroll and he'll pop it open.
I see. The big shake was a success, then. I shall have to add it to our rotation.
They seem to really enjoy the big shake.
I thank you for the delivery.
And he will give you 50 gold pieces.
Whoa. Well, you didn't have to do that.
I know.
Interesting. So how do you know my friends?
Oh, you see, Carnivale life has been difficult at some times. Finding new acts and talents has been somewhat, well, inconsistent. So I sent out my feelers, as it were, to all of the most debased and debauchery places that I could think of. And it seems that my fertilization of fertilizer has in fact proven most useful, and thus a ripened fruit of unseen talent, recognition, and voyeurism has come into my fold.
Oof. I see. So you're doing well then.
Now I am, yes.
That's good to hear. So how long have you been in business?
Truth be told, I have not been in business for myself for very long, but I have been a carnivale for my entire life. Born I was to the cheers and adulation of the bored and unrelenting. I cut my teeth on the trapeze, on the ring, on flips and tumbles I mastered before the art of walking. Within my breast beats the heart of a true showman.
I see. Well, I could tell. Your acrobatics are on point, my friend.
I thank you.
So, a man of your skills decides to open up a carnival. Is this what you've always aspired to be?
Truth be told, there was a time in my life when I thought that I might open a martial school. Yes, to teach individuals the way of the blade, of footwork, of swashbuckling. But I realized that required a certain viciousness that I did not possess.
I understand. So then you're skilled with the blades, then?
Indeed. And I have been known to, on the side, teach others the art of footwork.
Interesting. So, if you were to take a gauge of me right now, how would you say I would do?
Well, you certainly have a fencer's gait. Your physical build is lithe and applicable. Your stance, however, as you carry yourself, is obvious that it needs more work. I would need to see it in action. Perhaps you could show me.
Okay, so you just want me to, like, swing at some air and...
My dear boy, where's the fun in that? Try and cut my alvier, and he will gesture towards his shirt.
So try to cut your shirt.
Indeed.
First, I put out my hand. Friends?
Oh, but of course. And he will shake it firmly. But then, he will pirouette. Now, strike!
Okay. I go for the shirt.
Huh! Huh! Ho-ho! Ho-ho! You try to cut and slice. But each attack catches nothing but air. Joy begins to build up within the breast of Barnes Barnaby. He begins to smile neath his mask, and you see that perhaps the carnival life was not always truly what he wished. At the end of your sparring session, not a single cut within his shirt, but there is a heaviness to his breath and a laughter on his lips. And he will then say,
My dear boy, you have done a man a great service. Please, allow me to instruct you in the way of the acrobat.
How do you have so much energy?
Years of repressed emotion.
I'm gonna need a moment. Do you have any water?
Of course!
Alright. Well, I obviously need your help. Please, teach me.
Indeed! Come, stand here within the ring, We'll make an acrobat of you yet.
Alright, and now I get to introduce a new mechanic. There will be certain instructors that each of you will meet on your journey through Wicked Ways. They will grant you the ability to use special, basically give you special abilities that you can use. These are a once per long rest, so you can only use them once per day.
Ooh, moves.
And they will be actual abilities that you can activate. And the first one is given to Kai. And this is Vaulting Assault.
Vaulting Assault.
Mm-hmm. So once per day, whenever you would make an attack, you can also move up to 40 feet through a series of jumps and slides. And during this time, you gain the benefits of the dodge action.
Okay, hold on.
And it lasts for 1 round.
Oh my god.
It's a vault attack, you said?
Mm-hmm. Basically, it's a charge attack that you can go to anywhere within 40 feet by jumping and rolling and dodging, and you benefit from the dodge action until the start of your next turn.
Or in other words,
40.
RP dodge.
So charge attack, go anywhere 40 feet at any time, or is it during my move?
Only once per day. You activate
Per day,
it.
at any time?
Yep, at any time when it's your turn.
Okay, charge attack. And does it take a turn?
You just activate it, and then you can attack and move up to 40 feet anywhere as normal. Basically, your actions stay the same, except you gain 10
So I
foot
can do.
movements.
All right, my actions stay the same, but I get extra 10 feet. Okay.
Yep, and you can move anywhere. So if there's like a chasm, you can automatically make the jump as long as it's within 40 feet.
Oh,
Not restricted.
Yep.
Not restricted.
And you benefit from the dodge action until the start of your next turn.
And get dodge action at the end of turn, right?
Until the start of your next turn. So
Right,
that's
so it's activated from the end to the next.
Yep.
All right.
You have it the whole
terrain.
time.
I have dodge. All right, I'm just writing it down so I don't have to like keep
Mhm.
asking. All right, my little notes.
And you gain that from Barnaby.
All right.
Excellent.
Wow, thank you so much for showing that to me. Holy. Are you sure this is what you want?
We don't always get to do what we want. But if I cannot do what I wish for, at least I get to do what I am good at. And that is enough for me.
And you are very good at this, sir. Very good.
I thank you.
All right. Let's go to some of the others. Meanwhile, at the fortune teller.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, at the League of Evil. Solomon Grundy want pants too! Alright. As you enter the tent of Jana Starsummer, she will smile pleasantly as she has already in front of her a set of cards.
How long have you been a fortune teller?
I am, as I always have been.
Are your fortunes accurate, or is this a carnival scam?
She will raise a single eyebrow.
Whatever. Alright. I'll bite. Tell me about the cards.
Each card contains a thread of fate that, when drawn, weave into one's destiny. It is a simple and straightforward practice. Would you like me to read your future?
Go right ahead.
Ooh, buddy! Time for me to get out my fortune cards. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-boop. Boop, 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 boop. Alrighty then. Okay, so I need you to make some rolls for me. You get to draw 3 cards, and we will determine what your fate is.
Sure.
First, the first card we shall draw, I need you to roll for me a d6, followed by a d9.
That's just / roll d6?
Yeah, or in brackets.
Okay. D6.
Okay.
Here's a D9.
The first card turns over to reveal the Demon's Lantern. The woman will move her hand over the card and will say, "This card represents an impossible situation that lies ahead of you. A trap, an enemy, a trick, an unavoidable tragedy. It is time to draw your next card. D6 and D9.
Okay. D6. D9.
This card overturns to reveal the Tyrant. And she will move her hand over it and speak. This represents a ruler who harms those that they rule. A terrible being with endless taste for power. Alright. The final card.
Alright. 6. 9. Oh.
Double nat 1.
The card turns over to reveal the Paladin. The fortune teller's hand moves across the card and speaks. The Paladin represents standing resolutely against any trouble without backing down. It seems that your fate is more interesting than you may understand. There will be an impossible Lord of Darkness that you will face. But that concludes your... She is cut off as power begins to flow through the deck. And a fourth card floats on its own, surging with the golden light of the tapestry. Her eyes widen as the card slowly lands in front of you. And thus, it begins to slowly turn over. One moment, please. It is your turn. Click this.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
As the fourth card is turned over, it shines with an ethereal light. And on the front of it, a shadowy figure. Time begins to slow. The surprised expression of the fortune teller frozen in place. As from the card, a shadowy figure rises and stands beside you, Arden. You turn to meet its gaze, and you see pieces and shapes begin to swirl into focus. It is a man, well-dressed and upkept. He smiles with an eyeless face as he places a shadowy hand on your shoulder. And there resonates within the bright light of your soul. He holds from his hand a shadow to pass, a deck of shadowy cards.
I reach out and I look him in his eyes where they would be, and I take the deck of cards.
As you take the cards, the shadows dissipate, The cards begin to flow in front of you. All of them begin to appear in a rapid succession, blinding in their rapidity. You see the Paladin, the Keep, the Big Sky, the Forge, the Bear, the Uprising, the Fiend, the Beating, the Cyclone, the Dance, the Cricket, the Juggler, the Locksmith, the Peacock, the Rabbit Prince, the Avalanche, the Crows, the Demon's Lantern, the Trumpet, the Survivor, the Desert, the Brass Dwarf, the Teamster, the Mountain Man, the Tangled Briar, the Sickness, the Waxworks, the Hidden Truth, the Wanderer, the Joke, the Inquisitor, the Foreign Trader, the Vision, the Rakshasa, the Idiot, the Snakebite, the Winged Serpent, the Midwife, the Publican, the Queen Mother, the Owl, the Carnival, the Eclipse, the Mute Hag, the Lost, the Empty Throne, the Theater, the Unicorn, the Marriage, the Twin, the Courtesan, the Tyrant, the Betrayal, and the Liar. Each card representing a fabric of fate woven into a singular strand, and that strand now ties itself around your bow. And from your bow, up through your arm, it glows with an irradiated golden light. And upon this, each symbol that I have just described can be seen on knuckle, on hand, on arm, etched into a glorious golden tattoo that shines with a bright light. As the process is done, the shadowy figure appears once more. His eyeless face looks upon you with a smoky solitude. He holds up a solemn hand towards your chest, and although he does not speak, you can feel the weight of the burden that is placed upon you. For every story and every era has a guardian of the tapestry. The time of the Seven were no different. And now it is time to pass the torch. The burden falls to you, Arden. It is you that the strands have chosen. It is you that the roving trickster has chosen. And it is you that the Seven's light will be seen remade. A symbol of the Seven appears at the top of the tapestry, upon the golden tattoos upon your arm. And there, as quickly as he had arrived, the shadow fades. And as he does so, all that you had seen before you fades as well. You are alone, standing in an infinite void as the stars shift and shine all around you. It is at this time that in the distance, soft at first, but slowly rising, bits and pieces at a time, you hear voices begin to appear. The voices are unfocused. You do not understand them. Perhaps you do not even hear them. But then as quickly as the confusion sets in, the tattoos begin to glow, and you hear them whispering. All around you. They whisper in an unknown language. Understanding is not needed for them, however, for a purpose has been made anew. As the stars begin to fall away, you arrive once more within your body, and time slowly begins to resume, and the fourth card turns over to reveal the symbol of the Seven.
Huh. And the markings are still there once I'm back?
Yes.
I reach across the table and I grab the card.
As you do so, the fortune teller is still in shock, staring as you pick up the card. And as you pick it up, it fades into golden light.
I nod to the fortune teller and I have a lot to think about. Thanks for the reading.
She responds only with absolute shock, choking back any words.
I nod and I walk outside.
All right, there we go. You two do anything?
Well, I mean, originally we were just standing out here to stand guard, but once he first, I need to know: does he have tattoos all over his face?
Not his face, just his arm. His
arm?
His
the
dominant
arm, the bow arm.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I'm assuming that's covered up by like some sort of cloth or.
Well, it's got armor on it, but it does go to the hand, and my bow was engraved with the symbols as well.
You can see.
Is that okay?
You know it's there, even it might be covered by cloth.
Blinks at it. I thought she was a fortune teller, not a tattoo parlor. Good choice, though.
Seem to be like the inking type.
She tilts her head, and there's a symbol of the 7 on him. You said?
That's probably covered by his shoulder.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm not sure how much you can see. Let's see what his art looks like. Yeah, he's fully clothed and armored, so.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But you can see light coming. Look, you can see light coming through the cloth. Something happened to his arm.
So there's light coming through his arm?
Yeah.
Okay, that's different.
The tattoos are still glowing. You just
God.
can't see them.
What's going on? Did you catch something?
I
Do I have to punch her? What happened?
I don't know. I'll have to
Are
figure
you
that out
cursed?
myself. No, not cursed. Well, maybe.
What's that the opposite?
I feel like I've discovered a piece of what my destiny is.
And it's a glowing hand.
I pull out my bow and I show them the symbols across it.
I reach out to touch it, but I don't.
Nothing happens. It's a bow.
Yeah. I say I don't. I reach out to, but I don't.
Mm-hmm.
She looks it over. Shiny?
I'll have to
No,
think over all the details of what I experienced, but
If you can
in
get
a
me
word, I would describe it as otherworldly.
yeah, no joke. If you can get me a pearl, I can use identify on that. I can tell you exactly what it does. Assuming.
Perhaps.
Hmm.
Anyway, I am fine, and I thank you for your concern. Here's a question. I turned to Falor. You're a cleric, right?
She nods. Cleric of the 7.
I've never really been much for religion. I was mainly just a wanderer of the lands, but I find the need to learn about the 7.
She tilts her head at that, but nods. Very well. I'll tell you what I can know, what I know.
All right. We'll be seeing a lot of each other around camp.
Just a bit confused, but nods again. Now or after this?
After this, we should keep our focus on the task at hand.
Everyone's going to freak out when they see that. You realize that, right? You might as well think of some sort of story or explanation. I peek into the scent and I make an I'm watching you gesture at the Fate girl.
She's disabled. Until, yeah.
Wow. What did you do to her? Gee.
Is there anything, I turn back to Floor again, you know about the 7 about something that appears like a shadowy figure made of bits and pieces?
Do I? Religion check? Don't know.
Oh, you know. You're a cleric of the 7. That's how the 7 appear to others.
Oh.
Although
okay.
they only appear to those that truly have a great destiny.
She says as much. Yeah, she relays that to him.
Destiny, twice in the span of a minute.
His arm is glowing. Wait, did you see one of these things? One of these figures?
It appeared to me, and it offered me a deck of cards, and then I was surrounded by images. I saw every possibility, every thread of fate intertwined into one.
Her eyes pop open, and she looks down at him, and she looks to the arm and kind of gestures to it. May I?
Yeah, I remove the sort of bracer on my forearm.
And she'll lift up the cloth and look.
Finally, the light from the tattoo seems to fade. And there you see all the symbols that I spoke of, dotting like charms across his arms. At the very top, on his shoulder, the symbol of the 7.
Sweet 7. You got a destiny on you, boy. And she puts his sleeve down.
Honey boy.
Also, if this is a lie, I'm going to hit you with my warhammer very hard.
You think I could have inscribed these as quick? You saw them glow.
She shrugs and points to Essie. Magic.
I do 2 thumbs up.
Well, if my destiny is to be in servitude to the 7, then by extension it is partially your destiny as well.
Perhaps. I'll tell you everything I know about the 7. We'll talk over dinner.
For now, I need to make sure that woe doesn't plague my dreams anymore. So let's get to work finding our guy.
I want to talk to the bard.
Oh, of course.
Meanwhile, what is Ilio? Wait. Where'd she go?
Ilio doing? She's over by the stairs.
Oh. Do you want to do anything?
She's reading.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Fair enough. And at this time, Kai's finished his, stretching and jumping and, yeah.
Then I click back on the circus music.
Where is everybody?
Vigorous stretching.
Oh yeah, back
What
to
are you guys doing?
What are you guys doing?
Having fun! By the way,
Are you? You've just been standing outside of a tent.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's designated as fun.
Anything's fun while I'm around.
Ah, I see. So are we gonna go visit someone?
I want to talk to the bard boy.
What is your charisma?
Very.
Greatest and salutations to you. My name is Stubbs.
I look at him for a moment. And he's like a dwarf, right? Or
No,
a halfling or a gnome?
He is... he is a very short, fat man.
He's
Those
a
are
human
best-
but the size of a halfling. Oh no!
He's a little too tall to be a halfling, a little too thin to be a dwarf, and a little too short to be a man.
Oh, poor Stubbs.
It is probably, it seems that he got all the negative traits of all three of those races.
Oh, poor boy.
He is also hideous to look at.
Yep. But I smile.
Hello.
Hello. So, you play music?
Yes, I do, miss. I sure do. I play music.
So do I.
I blink slowly.
Do you have any tips?
Hold
or
on,
tricks?
as you blink, when you open your eyes, he's slightly closer.
God! Oh no. No.
Would you like to hear a song?
I'd love one.
Okay.
Let's go get that. Where did I put you? All right. Let's hit him with Charlie Mops. Ladies love Charlie Mops.
Oh no.
All right. There you go. Hell yeah, brother. Tiddly bear, bear, bear. He starts to dance around you as his music swirls and stumbles around. Little tiny bottles of beer begin to conjure out of existence.
Oh hell yes. I take out my fucking harp. No. Yes, I do it anyway. And I fucking join in.
Alright, as you join in, he misses a few of his chords and he moves closer.
Oh god. I playfully dance away from him.
He
Oh
playfully
yes,
follows.
I am very, very much just doing a performance. Just, oh god. The fucking...
Alright. And he will continue to sing.
Oh god. I am going to distract this boy for a bit, I guess.
He will then notice Felor.
Oh no.
A charisma of 11. Nice.
That's mine, eh?
She just
He will then
stares
lean
him
towards
down.
Felor. As you stare at him, he will become excited.
Oh, not in that way. Narrowed eyes.
Oh, he knows.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Would you like to step on me?
God bless Charlie Mobster Man who invented beer, tiddly beer.
She closes her eyes and just...
Hey, yay!
And I clap along.
And then he will fall down onto the ground, nearly unconscious, breathing heavily. There is beer everywhere.
Oh God. So much beer. I look down at him and I like put my hands on my knees as I crouch.
So, did you ever see a half troll person around here?
Half troll? I've seen a half troll.
Do you know where he went?
I do, but you'll have to come much closer.
I get closer.
Closer than that.
I let my tentacles touch his hat.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
He will gingerly grasp at the tentacles.
Oh no.
He will then put
I
them
look
both
over
to
the
his
Lord.
nostrils and breathe
Oh,
in
I
deep.
fucking push his face.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're ever so exotic.
My eye twitches.
But I can tell you where I saw the troll. The troll's to the North Mountains. He passed by, he did. He asked me for a chitty, and I gave him it, I did.
Thank you very much.
Can I ask you, one performer to another,
Hmm?
can I have but a tip? Just a small smidgen of a kiss.
I kiss my hand and I press it against his cheek and I pinch it just a little bit. I step away and I walk over to Kai and I look at him straight in the eyes and say, "You owe me so much."
Whoa,
Everyone
me?
does.
You wanted to go
Everyone
there.
does.
Oh, the
No.
The ladies can't handle the smolder.
Oh god! Oh god! Kai nearly takes physical damage from that awful smolder.
Oh, God. I don't
You
need
would not be welcome in the smoldering alley.
All right. Who keeps playing that fucking music? I'm trying to practice. Oh, hello. That's a charisma of 14. All right, that works for me.
What's up?
Hello.
Tell me,
Hi.
are you here to watch performances?
Oh, well, what exactly are you performing?
What do you like?
Let me rephrase it. What do you got?
All right, let's do this. Oh. Well, I got knives, I've got chains, I've got some fiery rings I could toss in the air and hop to. Do you like danger?
Who doesn't like danger? Makes things a little spicy, you know?
Nice. All right.
Mm.
She'll pull out 4 poisoned daggers and begin to juggle them. Oh, I hope my hand doesn't slip. I might fall fainted in front of a nice fellow.
Well, what?
That gut laugh from Vivica.
Hey, I don't want you to cut yourself. I can't see your beautiful face scarred.
Oh, Jesus. All right, make a persuasion check. Not persuasion, not perception. He closes his eyes.
There's some shit you don't want to see.
Oh shit!
I don't want to see it.
I mean, I was only a roll to see how
God
good.
damn it.
I was only a roll to see how good it would be. You can't really fail this. She will begin to brush a deep, off-colored beet red. She'll catch the daggers, and then she will say, "Well, I can see someone like you needs a special viewing. Follow me."
to my tent.
If I'm not back in 2 minutes, send in the rescue crew.
Wait, what's happening? Oh god.
All right, it's about to get weird.
Oh,
fucking
shit.
All
2
right.
minutes.
As you walk in, the tent flaps close through a rope pulley and are sealed shut. She is already naked, suspended upside down from a pair of chains. And then she will say, "Punish me."
You
do it!
Calm down. This is your punishment. I'm not gonna touch you. How about that?
Oh, she likes that. Keep going.
Now, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, and you're gonna tell me truthfully, aren't you?
Interrogate me.
Oh yeah. Listen, I need to find out a couple things, okay? First of all, okay, are you listening? Are you listening? All right. Now that I have your attention, are things kosher here in this carnival?
Kosher? I don't know what that word means. Things are pretty good, though.
All right. Just making sure. Now, how long have you been doing this? And how often do you give, private sessions?
Not often. Only to handsome boys.
I see. Okay. And, can you give me any information on, where someone might go or find certain things like, I don't know, information or tools or even poison daggers?
Would you like some poison daggers?
Oh,
I could sell you some poison.
no, you have poison, do you?
Oh yeah, lots of poison.
And how much is this gonna cost me?
She'll smile. I think you know what it's gonna cost you. She'll release the
Listen.
chains, fall on the ground. I prefer the sack. And she pulls out a literal burlap sack.
What do you want me to do with this sack?
Get in the sack.
You want me in the sack?
She'll get in the sack. Yes.
I grab the sack and I tie it shut at the top. And I hang from one of her chains.
Yes!
All right, listen, I only have about a minute left before my people come barging in here. So we need to make this quick. How much for the poison?
Just take the poison! Oh! It's the poison over there. You just take that.
All right.
As you
Grab the
reach over
poison.
for the poison, you see a pair of eyes looking through a slit in the tent.
Hello.
I've been discovered.
He doesn't move.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you play with that song?
All right, restarting. 2, 3, 4. Bear, 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 totally bear, bear, bear. What?
Perfect.
What's happening? I hate this song.
I know. You said you wanted to be punished.
No, yes.
All right, I'm gonna leave you here. Now, how do I get out?
He'll open the tent for you, and he'll take your place.
She's all yours. She wants to be punished.
Oh yes. Bear, bear, tiddly bear, bear, bear. Okay.
What the hell have you done?
It's just playful
Matchmaker
fun with some playful people.
extraordinaire.
All right, and I put the poison in my inventory.
Cool, you have 3 doses of poison. Oh yeah.
Now he's literally seen some shit. Listen, I've seen some shit you wouldn't believe. Way worse than the big shake.
Oh,
All right.
All right. And now, it's the time has come. The walrus said.
Oh.
Speak of many things.
By the way, I cast prestidigitation all over myself, just constantly. There is not enough.
Not enough showers in the
I
world.
cannot be clean enough.
Not even magic can cleanse this.
All right, and here is this character's theme song.
Oh my god, yes.
Wait.
Oh my
I want to
boy.
beat this guy's ass. Hold on.
Oh my god. I saw him burst, honey.
Oh, hell yes.
I thought it was gonna be Afro Samurai music for a hot second.
Wait a minute.
It's okay, Mimika. You can have tubs.
All right, as you approach, he will suddenly appear in the threshold of his tent's entrance. Greetings to you, travelers of the road. I can sense upon you something that does forebode, but fear not, Jack Star stands before you now. I am here to help. You must only tell me how. I nailed it.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
Well, Floor, you said he's yours. Floor's
I didn't
yours.
see that. I can't. I see.
As you say that, he will look over at Falor, and he will then lean. He will lean forward, close to Falor, just
She stands her
inches
ground.
away,
She stands her ground.
and then he will say, "Such a woman, strong, fearsome, and fierce. I wonder if that stone-cold heart can be pierced."
Ooh,
Never mind. I don't want
I
to
like this guy.
She narrows her eyes, like, warily. You're a fighter, yes?
Warrior, fighter, knight, be true. I think I'm a match for a warrior or two. All day, baby! Woo!
Awesome.
I can't handle the amount of fucking amazing right now. Okay. Have you seen a half troll around here?
Of a blood, half something else in troll. I believe I've seen such a creature take a stroll.
It's just.
Bars for days.
God.
In what direction is your prediction?
I do believe my eyes did see him venture north. You should be well prepared before you set forth.
What dangers would we face not far north?
He will pull out a parchment that happens to have a bunch of painted pictures of creatures that he has seen on his travels.
Oh. Fancy. She takes note of them. Fuck.
He will nod and then give a bow.
I mean, if you don't want him, I'll take him.
He will go back inside his tent.
She's just very quiet.
So,
Hmm.
was your heart pierced?
She looks to her.
Huh? Well, I want to know. I mean, he is handsome. And he rhymes.
Many men has tried to pierce my heart, and yet still I'm alive.
Oh,
Takes
no,
more than
no.
fancy words.
I know what you mean.
Oh. Well, hopefully we'll find someone macho enough for you.
It's...
I just want you happy. That's it.
The sound of intense, insane giggling can be heard coming from the south.
Hold on one
I
second.
look over with disgust.
She's avoiding eye contact.
I peep into the flap of the tent.
As you peep into the flap, you see that his shirt is off and he is currently sculpting his fro to a perfect sphere of black, curly, majestic mass.
You seem to be a man of wisdom, tried and true. Tell me, what kind of hair product do you use?
Jack Star will look up and see a fellow brother of the verse. He will reach into his bourgeois way and produce a single purse. And he'll throw it to you and wink. Got him!
Hell yeah.
So now I have a hair product. Okay, I'm gonna...
She just collected shit from everybody.
Mix it with the poison.
No! Poisonous hair! Excellent.
Whip it at people.
They spent so long asking whether or not they could. They never asked the simple question whether or not they should.
Alright. Well, should we keep taking a look around?
Jack stuff.
Yes, let's go.
Alright. I look around. And I do want to
Wait, where are the others?
Do you want to grab them while I take a look?
Well, hold on. Looks like there's some one-on-one stuff going on down here between Ilioi and Arden, maybe.
One-on-one isn't one ignoring the other.
I mean, I guess.
While reading.
Maybe we had the wrong ships all along. It wasn't right or
tension.
Arden.
She's got this giant pile of books, right?
They're in a bag.
If I try to grab one from the bag, are you gonna stop me?
Say don't. She knows she's not completely out of it. But she is more or less in her own little knowledge venture.
Mm-hmm. If I try to glance at the page of what she's reading.
What?
It's a lot of tomes.
It is.
Where'd you acquire them? The runesmith?
Mm. Yep.
Can I perception to try and see some of the words on the page?
Sure. Yeah, make a perception check.
Since Draconic, by the way.
I speak Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
Within it, you can see that she's currently reading about the 7 stand against the Lenorm phone.
What do I know about the Lenorn? Anything?
History check.
Fair enough. Ooh, crit!
Oh, wow, I know so much history.
He knows more than you do about your own history.
Yeah, she was just there living with them. She didn't know what they do. Kill stuff and not.
I mean, I did just talk with the 7.
You know that there are 6 Lenorms, at least through history's veil, and that of the 5 of them, the 7 were rumored to prevail. Still doing it. Got him.
Yeah, it says, are all of these texts about the Lenorn?
Pretty much.
You need any help reading Draconic?
Not at all. You reading it doesn't give me information per se, and I don't necessarily want to hear someone tell me things, so.
It gives me information that I might also need.
About what?
About the Lenorn and their interaction with the 7.
Maybe some other time.
If you find any interesting things in your book, please tell me.
I'll consider it.
And I'll walk over here. So is the ringmaster still in the place?
He is, but he's in the depths of prepping stuff, which is another way of me saying we are unfortunately at the end of our time.
Yeah, I'll go reunite with Freddy.
I'm sorry. Believe me, I wanted to talk as Jack Star more, but I had to cut myself off. I could do that for
He's wonderful.
I want to adopt him into our party, but he's
fellow
never gonna
brother
go.
of the verse, and thus he will throw you.
I want to keep
but
him.
A single purse.
So we're running out of time.
Yeah, we're at the end.
Explore.
Yeah, we're at the
All
end.
right.
Unfortunately.
It's got 30 minutes until FK starts.
I gotta get ready for that. I'm sorry. I want to keep going too, but alas, duty calls.
I mean, it's fine. We can talk to these people later. It's fine. Or next week. Yeah.
Well, it's good because that I definitely know what archetype I'm gonna pick at next level now. Fucking me, Horizon Walker.
But anyway, I hope you guys had a good time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There was combat planned for this session, but unfortunately we were not able to get to it. But I can tell you this much, that next session will be chocked full of it. So,
Oh boy.
Lots of
Oh
slamming.
my.
Oh, I mean, the murderous
Hot. What?
one in the group is now.
As long as Mimica doesn't forget it's Tuesday.
I had an alarm and everything. I woke up and I literally sat up and I was like, "Wow, I'm wide awake. This is actually good." And then, like, that's quite literally the last thing I remember. And then I woke up at whatever time I woke up. When I said I was on the way,
I'm just surprised you don't have a phone. Like,
I don't need it. What do I
You
use
needed
it
it
for? I
today.
stay inside all
to
day.
get
You know, I
notifications
set
while
alarms
you're
on
in
my.
bed.
It's all good.
No, I
It's
have a
all good.
laptop.
We
I
still
have
got a
laptop.
session. We still got a session, so it's
It was
not
a
big
good
deal.
session too. A
It
real
was a good
one.
time.
Yeah, it's fun.
Jam-packed.
We were I think everybody was roping and doping. I got to show some
You got to show the rogue mechanics. You got to show the campaign-specific mechanic, I think, to Wicked Ways.
all kinds of good stuff. So I'm super happy. And also some more subplots have been revealed.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So far,
We got to meet.
Dude, the music timing
Jack.
on with the fucking
Yeah, when the whispers, oh my god.
I
Yeah.
chills.
yeah,
So good.
That's good.
Poggers.
that's practice, my dude. A lot of- Good fucking times.
Setting the building on
Hell
fire.
yeah.
All right. Well,
So
Go ahead.
so is Mimi's character gonna read for like the next 20 episodes?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. What are you doing?
Now she
Reading
has a
Mimi Long.
reason to ignore you.
I can't believe she became a nerd.
Hey, once she knows everything.
so out of the characters introduced so far, which one are your guys' favorite?
I really like
I-
Sheldon, but oh my god.
I really love Jack Star.
I know.
I really love Jack Star too.
Although
And
the
also,
ringleader is fucking fabulous, and I love him.
Mhm.
also a
I
big
love the
fan of,
ringleader too.
Exquisitine Buble Schwinslow / and Fourth the Fourth.
Oh, he's great too.
Yes.
Got him.
I'm actually pretty sure I got that right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I can't
and
believe
Stubbs.
you
I can't
shunned
believe-
Stubbs, Essie. Come on.
No.
God.
People are still yelling, "The cart! Cart can! My love!"
But
guys, card
I-
explodes.
this boy. This boy though.
Stubbs literally is the kid from Stranger Things.
I know. I saw his teeth. I'm like, oh, maybe he'll be cute. He wasn't.
No, he is not. He is not cute. That is not.
He is a
I am-
genetic anomaly.
Man,
Oh god.
I had a good time tonight, guys.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I can't fucking wait for next week, and also, 30 minutes from now.
Man, fucking, do not touch me.
Do not touch me.
Do not touch me.
Maybe if I tell her in the water tongue, she'll fuck off.
I'm I'm just glad that he
finally got out of that well.
God damn, I've been stuck in there ever since she threw me in there, man. It was bad.
I do love, because of the hour conversation we had before the session, every interaction chat was either spamming "be bold" or "run away." Press
Use
6,
charisma!
Oh man.
There was a lot of charisma used this game.
Thank God I had none.
I just look.
This is gonna get weird.
Yeah, thank God I had no charisma. Hey, you still got a little bit of affection from Sheldon.
Sheldon.
Oh yeah, she did.
He's a good boy.
Thought you did knife fry.
Sheldon was so happy that you were feeling better.
You were looking forward to the carnival.
She was fine, and then the head.
Like I could take turtle arms, and then the head starts.
Sheldon got ahead of himself.
It's like when it's like when your grandma kisses you like a little too, and you're just like,
oh, she's got like a wart on her lip.
Yeah, and you're just like,
that's all you can feel. Good stuff, man. That was a good session. Good job, everyone. Alrighty.
Hell yeah, brother.
Dude, so I'm curious as for I know you gotta go, but like, do D&D? I'm assuming D&D is like mainly heavy conversational based, right? Right. So
depends.
Are
It's all
we?
down to how it's ran.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we talk too much? Is basically what I'm.
No, not at all. I mean, I had no I had no naivety as to believe that this group wouldn't be talking a lot. I mean, there are some groups that prefer to sit there and talk to NPCs. There are some groups that prefer to explore, like go to new places, and there are groups that prefer fighting, which is why there's 3 pillars of play. I mean, I had no doubt in my mind that you guys would
There are
focus
some
more
people
on
who
social.
run D&D more as just like a war game.
But I'll tell you
where
right
it was
now.
based in.
I'll tell you right now, it's not that you're doing too much of anything at all, because it is the stuff that I was able to prep for by anticipating your needs as players. So. Also, it's not often I get to use a rhyming character, and I was just really happy I got to use Jackstar.
Yeah.
I want to adopt him.
man.
Characters.
I want to see if I can adopt him. I'm going to try.
Gonna smash. What?
Jackstar.
Oh yeah.
That's just like.
Oh my God.
He came in there. What kind of you came at me with a rhyme for hair product, and I was just like, okay, Stealth. You're not the only one that could do this. Got him. I was like, he tried to catch me, and I fucking. That was good stuff.
It was hella good. It was perfect. Just bam.
I guess
You go.
I see you too are another brother of the verse. Got him.
Jackstar will give you a single verse.
Feels good, man. I was gonna sing beer, beer, Tedley beer, but my throat's been a little shot, so.
No, it's okay.
I was gonna do it like this. I was gonna beer, 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 Tedley beer, beer,
but I don't think my voice would have made it to that.
No.
Oh Jesus!
It worked out well, so we could sing it to the burlap sacked hanging from a chain lady.
Oh yes, excellent.
People asked in your chat what would have happened if Kai would have.
Kai would have what?
Done the deed.
Gone further.
Gone further? Gone all in?
Gone all in.
If he had gone Monka TOS, well, I can tell you this much. Adjusts glasses. You would have gotten the ability to cast gnome magic.
Still not worth.
No, probably not. Feels good, man.
Sometimes you just gotta draw the curtain on some things. Leave things up to the imagination.
Yeah.
There's some shit that you don't want to see.
Also, the fucking bard peeping. They say, "Oh, what's going on in here?"
Well, the bard got some no magic, so hey.
Hey, he did. He did. Yep. Oh
yeah,
no.
I got scammed by Sheldon. My processing fee, my merchant's fee, taxes, of course.
I swear to God, you don't listen to me, dude.
fucking listen to me.
I don't know. I trusted the guy. We've been like protecting his life.
You trust no one.
Scumbag.
Not even yourself. Trust no one. Not even yourself.
Trust no one. Not even no one.
Alrighty, I'm gonna save. And as much as I'd love to hang out, I have to get going. I have to get ready. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for playing. Catch you guys next time.